we will probably pause and talk about what we want to do. But
Welcome
I
everybody.
wouldn't worry
We're
about
live
that too much just
and
as of yet.
getting ready to start this campaign.
But yeah, if your character dies and you're just left sitting there with time to kill, no reason you can't be in the character creator right then.
Yeah. I already have an idea of what, if I need to do that, what we're doing. At least on my end, what we're doing. The character and I.
Do this here.
Oh.
Yeah, we're live.
Yep.
What's up, Sinko's channel?
Oh, we're live on mine.
We're live on mine as well.
Dingo is live now.
Mm-hmm.
Get into my mod chat so I can run predictions and stuff.
Oh god. Yes. Let's do this. I do have a kill count, by the way.
Have you all on mute, but I am going to grab a drink real quick, and I'll be right back. Ooh, somebody's counting kills?
He's on a mission.
Nice.
It's for the stream.
So-
It's not my character
go
based
ahead.
or anything like that.
Go ahead and make a separate column of how many people have saved each other.
Yes, and
That's actually great.
How many
Hold
might
on.
get us into?
Pull that out of there. That's actually a good idea. I didn't think about that. I'm kind of sad. Commands. Add command.
Bad. That all should be looking just fine. Chat, I hope, is staying updated. And we're not dropping frames like a motherfucker.
There you go.
Damn straight.
Command.
I can't believe that a shitty USB cable caused all those problems for me.
It'll happen.
Right. It just,
Absolutely believe it.
of all the things that I thought it was, like, oh, I'm just pushing too much through. I'm having my computer do too many things at one time. Only to find out it was just a shitty USB cable that was causing the CPU to work overtime when it should not have been. That makes no sense to me.
Someday look into the architecture of how USB works, and it will make perfect sense.
No way, dude. Fiber optical far surpass USB before anybody figures out how that works.
Oh, God.
I'm actually tempted to find out if I can, because Flagstaff got a new mayor, and he's all about improving the city and making things better for the locals, for the people who live here, not the college students that come in every now and again and then dip out. Cool, bro. Petition Google. Let's get fiber.
You don't want Google.
Maybe.
It won't happen. I'm just saying the way Flagstaff works, that simply will not happen. And of course he said that.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, he's your typical Flagstaff politician. He's gonna say whatever he needs to say to get the fucking nonsensical hippies to vote for him, and then he's gonna go off and do whatever the fuck he wants.
We can start a small business that installs fiber.
Mhm.
Great.
There we go. It's up. Exclamation save by my mod or myself every time somebody gets downed and needs to be assisted by the team.
How do you remove
And we have
it?
a
So you do
slow clap.
exclamation save -1.
I need to, yep. No, actually, no, you just added another one. Way to go. I have to manually go in. Actually, there was two anyways. So yeah, that works. And then exclamation saved gives you the count. What's the other one? exclamation body count gives you the current dingo body count. Exclamation fatality every time I kill something. But that's
I
mod
like
myself.
how you spent a lot of time figuring out these exclamation point counters,
Yep.
and now you're going ape shit with them. Everything has a counter now. How many times does Dingo drink his beer?
That is the way
I might
to
break.
do it.
I may break that though.
Oh, Dingo, I got a good thing for your channel points.
What's up?
We should do something where it's like they can, like drink, drunk. If they spend like 7,000 channel points every time you say drink, or drunk, you have to drink.
I'm not trying to get schmammered on stream regularly. That's not a.
7,000 channel points is what, like 3 days of watching? I mean, the people
That-
deserve that.
It's not 3 days. It might be 3 days if they watch full streams, but I know at least. I know you have at least 7,000, which is why.
I almost have 7,000.
Which is why you're saying that. Donnie has that many. Cinco has that many. NJ has that many.
Oh, I
and
got a
think.
ton.
Yeah, and I think.
Gamble, guys.
So. that yeah, exclamation gamble is a thing. So you guys can even stack more points if you win gambling.
Trying. Definitely the prediction.
Stacking all the points.
Ooh. All right. So, kids, are we ready to go?
Yes.
All
Have a
right.
punch in hand.
A minute to win it.
So, on our last adventure, you guys found yourselves recruited by the Captain Zodge of the Flaming Fist to root out a nefarious cult called the Cult of the Dead Three, a cult devoted to 3 dead gods. He gave you a mission to track down Tarina, a lady who had some information for you.
Yep.
She was only willing to provide it on the condition that you dealt with some former friends of hers who were on their way to come looking. You found yourself getting into a bar fight with a one-eyed pirate, which is not a euphemism.
You say that.
It looks like it when you put that in your title as Twitch, though.
Yeah,
It really did.
Just throwing that out there.
totally not on purpose. 100% an accident.
We had a good long rest. Yes?
Yes.
You
Correct.
find yourselves waking in the morning in the
Okay.
Elves Song Tavern.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to get up. I'm going to have whatever passes for breakfast out of this tavern and decide exactly how important it is to me that we burn their ship to the water. I kind of wanna. I kind of really wanna.
I
I haven't
Hey,
even had my
what's the
coffee
probability
yet.
of success on that?
I'm down with that. Let's go check their ship out.
Whoa. Okay, I
love
know what
this
their
group.
ship's name is from my conversation that I had with him, but
Yes. Yes.
we almost
And I was sitting
died.
right there.
We almost died, so that's the thing. And plus,
They ambushed us.
there are no good weapons in this town at all. So,
What,
Yeah,
your
I was-
weapon isn't good? Is it falling apart?
You made hits with it, right?
I made a hit with it.
Was that is that user error or is that you can have the
So-
best.
Just now that we've been through a combat out of character, I just want to point out, let's say you got a magic weapon. Mechanically, that gives you a +1 to your 2-hit roll and a +1 to your damage roll. That's it. It's not the make and break thing that one wants a magic weapon to be. It is cool to have, but it's more about the planning. Wahaha.
Good skills. I got like lockpick skills, dice roll skills. You know, Elves don't date you unless you
teamwork
have
skills. I think we need to actually get our team working a little better.
Yeah, I've after sleeping on it, I've realized I need to keep my mouth shut a little bit more instead of instigating bar fights. So I'm gonna hang back a little bit today. Sip on
Look,
this.
when we're level 15, you can instigate all the fights you want.
Yeah, when we're level 15. When?
Yeah, it's not a.
We're not there yet. I like how I'm pointing at this camera, but I'm looking. There we go. Oh man. I mean, let's not forget, she did give us a little bit of information that there's a bathhouse in town. It's got some statues of some nymphs up there, and there's a secret door where these asshats meet of this thing.
I like how that's the information that you retained from that. There's some nymphs on the walls, and we need to go.
At the bathhouse.
You know what? I think I'm gonna rethink that.
I'm all for burning shit down, but you know.
I have a new proposition.
Oh god.
So this whole mission. All right. If you guys could meet me in the front room by the windows, I'd like to go over our proposition. Now that you guys are awoke.
Then this is where we are breaking our fast, and I'm still waiting to hear from the metal man. So, what's the probability of success on burning that boat to the water level?
Quite high.
I like.
Quite high.
I've been preparing some things all night long.
Good.
The probability is quite high.
I like it.
I also have quite high lockpicking, thief skills. After advancing in my rogue, I've also become acquainted with.
Are they
those-
quite high, or are they? No, you're level 2.
I'm a level 2. Well, I'm a level 1, but I'm level 2. But I have
Oh, right,
connections
right.
in the Thieves Guild now. So after our bar fight, I was approached by people in the Thieves Guild, and they told me a little bit about their
Okay,
network.
whoever was escorting him throughout Baldur's Gate last night, you did a poor job. You're fired from escort duty.
That's his uncle.
That was
Yeah.
me. I was busy tinkering.
That was
It was definitely me, and yeah, I definitely introduced him to a fellow follower of Shar. My bad, guys. My bad.
But
Shame.
I say all
sir,
that to say,
shame.
I really think we can pull off a big heist because remember, the gentleman that we talked to, Mr. Zaj, was only gonna pay us 200 gold. And what's 200 gold gonna get you, right?
That
We're gonna risk our life for 200 gold. Let's
200
stuff our
more
pockets with
gold
these
than what we originally had.
Then
Well, let
What
us
I would
remember
say
it's
is-
200 gold apiece. That's
200
There.
gold doesn't pay my
That's a-
bills, robot.
That
are you sure about that? Man,
200
you
gold
got
is a
big bills.
lot.
In that case, I think that we need to go ransack some pirates.
I'm not
Pay your bills, depending
I'm not
on
a-
pirates.
I'm not opposed to this. I'm worried that we have a lance corporal in our in our midst, and we need to work on
does
some
that make
financial
me the
budgeting after this burning of the ship. We need to sit down with whatever and figure out how he's spending so much money.
Do we need to burn the ship or can we keep the ship? I mean, we might need it.
Is that a thing?
We really need to do this?
I mean, we can go to the bathhouse.
Need no.
We can burn it
You
down.
don't need to.
So
I
this is
want to.
we can burn it down, but like keeping the whole thing, we're gonna have to raid it, clear it out, figure all that stuff out. Why don't we just burn it and then move on to the bathhouse?
Loot it, burn it, bathhouse.
Okay,
Kill everybody on board in the process.
I am outvoted. I will concur.
I was trying to be a voice of reason. That didn't go anywhere.
I'm not saying that the bathhouse might be a wiser choice,
Oh,
but I kind of feel like this is a dangling thread that I kind of need to just clip off the sweater.
You know, in fact, I'm gonna have to agree with you there. Not only is it a dangling thread, but it's something that could haunt us in the future if we don't clear it up. Do we really think that the one-eyed pirate will let us just carry about our business after we put his hoard to shame in a bar? Right?
I mean, we manhandled that one-eyed pirate
I don't think that
towards
we
the
did.
end. There.
I think I was laying on the ground bleeding until I got stabbed in the heart.
Okay, the robot and the
It
monk
was effective.
fucking kicked ass. And
Oh yes, it was effective. Oh, and I did through the evening find somebody with a little bit of artistry skills to put just a little like drop paint of in blood out of that hole in my armor where I got stabbed through into the heart. So
Very
it
nice.
looks good.
Thank you for the follow,
do have a
DSK Falk.
Mhm.
Do any of you prefer to throw a dagger versus just stab with a dagger?
Thank you as well.
I was gonna say, as opposed
Major
to
Wood?
keeping it, I would rather keep a dagger than throw a dagger.
I might be playing a little bit more reserved instead of right.
Thank you
on
very
that,
much,
because I don't
Runic
have
Warrior 22 as well for the follow. I appreciate it.
until
Oh.
later level, so I might start throwing my dagger and use my sickle for those.
Could I see your dagger for a minute then?
Yeah, absolutely. Here.
And I will take it and I will do some tinkering on it and inscribe something on it and hand it back to you. Next time you throw this, it should return to your hand right away. And you now have a +1
God, returning is
magical
one of the-
dagger. Magical dagger of returning.
Ooh.
This is you were going out into Baldur's Gate to try to find magic stuff. You should stay with the group.
We have this
You have sneak
This-
attack at first level.
gentleman question mark as I look at the mechanized suit, and why'd we waste an hour when we have people that can do things
And,
like this?
I told you I was quite useful with my hands earlier.
R4, you know, I take it back. I greatly appreciate this. I guess I do have a lot to learn in my quest, but yeah, shoot, I'll use you for probability more often.
R4, he's gonna
Actually,
use you a
you're
lot.
Level 1 rogue.
Level 1
I
rogue,
know.
level 1 a ranger.
Oh, so are you level 1 ranger and level 1 rogue at this point?
Yeah, I do have sneak attack.
Okay. Yeah, you do have sneak attack. So you've got your backstabby.
And I've got
in the
with
back.
finesse or ranged, so that return dagger could still roll the
Yes.
extra. And I've got
As
hiding.
long as you either
Yes.
have advantage or there's an enemy within 5, or there's an enemy of your enemy within 5 feet.
Yeah.
the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Maybe.
Sometimes, when useful.
I mean,
Well, I'm not gonna forget that, robot. I'll help you
I
out.
know the overarching idea of this campaign, so the enemy of my enemy as my friend might not be a true statement.
Okay, good to know. Enemy of my enemy, not always a friend.
Yes.
And
It's like
Sinko,
in Call of Duty, when you get third-partied, or the group you're fighting gets third-partied, they're going to turn on you. They're not your friend.
I was thinking of a very specific
You know
general
that.
that we all know from the campaign, the last Modern Warfare.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
The campaign was, or that mission was what? The enemy of my enemy? That he shot you in the back?
Oh, it was.
Just saying. Just saying.
Was that when you rampaged through the airport mission?
No, that was no Russian.
That was no Russian.
Okay. I was gonna say because I remember lots of times that game has been like, by the way, nobody's your friend. Nobody. Your friends aren't your friends. They're just mates. DM.
There's a very specific shepherd reference.
So, we are planning on hitting the ship, are we?
We should scout it out. I want to. It's morning. Hopefully earlier morning than the pirates will be up. We might be able to get a look at it from before everybody's out and moving around. I want to go look at the boat.
We should also be cautious, keeping in mind that they probably have at least a lookout, if not 2 or 3. Just saying.
So, among other things, you guys need to figure out what ship you're looking for and where it is.
Who was it that said they remembered the name of the ship?
XJ.
We are looking for the uncivil
XJ did.
serpent.
There we go. Alrighty, and so you guys are just asking after the uncivil serpent, yes?
Let's head out to the waterfront, the actual docks area, and then start to, I don't know, who's, other than me, I could do it. Tell people that we're looking, we heard the uncivil serpent was in port, we wanted to hire on, we're pirates. We're pirate noobs, we want to be pirates. We're casuals who are trying to get good.
It might be best for one of us who didn't make direct contact with the captain to do that. So maybe a Quill or an R4 offering services since they were farther back in the bar fight. Because I know
Are y'all good at lying?
My deception, I will check real
I've got
quick.
a +3 deception, so
I don't think mine's that high.
I might be able to pull it off.
I got a 0 deception.
+4 perception, I could probably scope out the area pretty
Look.
well. Or could I call upon
I'm just gonna
Thieves Guild
say,
and find out if they have any information.
I'm
as to
actually
where-
terrible at this.
Terrible at.
Deception?
No, sorry. I was trying to. Yes, apparently I am actually terrible at.
Oh, yeah.
I threw a
Terrible with
roll
your
into
+5
D20
there.
See, or into roll 20.
Okay,
Yeah,
I guess I'm doing it.
one.
I guess I'm
Okay,
doing it.
There you go.
Okay. Punchy boy, we're doing it.
Wow. 18.
Oh, this is supposed to be the one thing I'm good at. Well, one of the things I'm good at. I thought I was going to be good at healing people. That didn't pan out last fight.
I mean,
don't
I'm
have
pretty
time to.
solid at deception.
You're his focus.
Yeah. I was right in front of him the whole goddamn time. That's a.
This is
I
not
might
the
be able
bard
to
you're
correct
looking
him. I
for.
wasn't that guy. I am not the bard you're looking for.
So, after asking around for a brief little while, you are able to locate that there is a ship going under the moniker the Uncivil Serpent, docked down near the outlet to the river. After some searching around, you manage to narrow it down, and you guys find yourself on a dock staring at a vessel. Let me know if you guys can see that okay. You are a short distance away, and you can see several figures out rushing about on the ship, looking like they are making ready to depart. One of the figures you'll notice, standing and looking in a direction not near you, is definitely the figure of Deadeye, the captain with whom you had a bit of a tiffa the previous day.
Before we make contact, can I give? Oh, he left. Dingo, where'd you go?
I think he still has his headset on. He can hear you.
Grabbing a beer.
Okay,
Beer time.
I'd like to
Beer.
hand you a hand crossbow.
A hand
Say,
crossbow?
"Oh, I made a hand crossbow." And this crossbow I
nice.
spent most of the night making. It is a crossbow of repeating shot. So it needs no ammo whatsoever, and it will just automatically fire. And it's a +1 hand crossbow.
Nice. How do I add that to my shit?
I think you just need to add
Yes, it is
+1
5e.
hand crossbow.
Runic.
Manage equipment. Inventory.
We're playing. Let me.
Weapon. Dear God. There's so many weapons. All right.
Yeah, you can filter it down though.
I don't want to
Crossbow.
destroy the.
You said it was a heavy or a light?
Hand.
+1.
Veins.
It's a
Hand.
hand crossbow.
Hand. Okay, there it is.
And it's a +1.
So as opposed to light crossbow or heavy crossbow, it's hand crossbow.
We're playing Baldur's Gate
Cute.
Descent into Avernus. We have not left Baldur's Gate yet.
And a crossbow.
We got into a bar fight, and then we took a long rest, and now
damage
we are
bonus plus
trying
1.
to
Right. Got it.
destroy a guy that we fought, and
I'm gonna wield
he
that
retreated.
now.
So might as well finish him.
Okay, as we are getting closer to the boat, and we do see Deadeye out there, etc. And I don't know exactly how this is going to go. I'm going to get up next to XJ and
Oh, cool shit, man.
rub a hand on his back and whisper in his ear, remember, Fear is always watching you. And that will be advantage on stealth checks for an hour. Or dex checks for an hour. Any skill check that is a dex has dex on it. There you go, XJ.
Feel the energy.
Just
coursing
remember.
through my veins.
But remember, it's because Farron has got your back.
For a moment, my eyes glaze over, glossy black, and return normal.
Yeah, right now I'm just a level 2 Elven
That's adorable.
monk.
Love it.
So are we stepping on the ship, or are we still touching each other
Yeah,
and
what's
giving
the
each
plan,
other
guys?
weird things?
Before we rush in, let's before he can catch a glimpse of us, let's actually plan our attack. Can I roll? I know we can see the
Actually,
map.
make a plan.
DM is on the bottom left.
I can see, so like I can see the map, right? But in game, can we
DM
see
is
where the people are? Can
bottom
we
left
talk
of your
about their
screen,
positions,
guide
where we're
with the
gonna
beard.
stand
You can
before we
see
take
the ones
Can't
that
really read the,
are visible to you. You can definitely see
hangover.
those.
Quill, I call upon your experience in battle.
Yes,
It
sir.
appears that we are facing 7 plus Deadeye, which Deadeye himself was rough and he gave up, but I don't think he's going to give up as easily on his ship. What do you expect our best actually, what do you think, along with you R4, what do you think is our best probability of success in taking on these 7? Granted that there aren't very many more hiding below decks.
Yes,
should
those
always
are
assume that
Astro
they're hiding
A50s.
Or under the deck.
I really like them. They're the Gen 3s, though.
Hey, Metal Lord. Could you, like, start a
Yes.
fire in the middle of that boat from here? I'm not saying do it, I'm just asking if you could.
No, I cannot.
Can I
Okay,
roll a
so we will need... Go.
Can I roll a perception to see if there's a way for me to be able to sneak into the lower deck to scope it out, or at least like look through a porthole?
Actually,
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Go ahead and roll your perception check. You're looking for a way to see in any way. Yeah, you can see that there are, while not portholes, there are what appear to be cannon ports along the lower deck, and you can see pretty readily through them. Go ahead and roll a second perception check, and I will tell you what you see through there. 13. All right, you do see a couple of figures moving around. You think you see 3 figures moving below decks. It's difficult to say, however, with the intervening space.
Oh,
Now,
snap.
just a thought, guys. Just throwing this out there. As I said, after last night's debacle, I'm just going to kind of hang back a little bit before I start any more random fights with pirates. But there is a possibility I could disguise myself and Misty step onto the boat and take a peek around. Look like one of the guys, see what's going on.
I have a question. How do you figure out how far you can jump? If I wanted to jump on the deck.
Your jump distance, I believe,
Because I have a 45
is
speed right now.
it's, I believe
strength
for a
score
long
is
jump,
13.
it's for a long jump. I believe it is your strength score, so you could jump 13 feet in a bound.
Okay. I was just looking at the distance from where we are to where that is. So I mean, I could possibly make it. Doesn't mean I'm going to.
It's a solid 10 feet
Yeah.
in between the dock. I mean, it would be one heck of a jump.
Denko, I
Go.
do think that deception might be wise. There might be a way for us to gain an extra element of surprise if we possibly were able to turn some of the crew members against each other, and I might be able to sneak around and climb up the other side and gain advantage on some of the pirates.
Do you want to try and do that while?
How good are you at lying?
My deception is +3.
I mean, I can help you with sneaking and all that, but I can't so much help if you interact. But you know, One Eye, Dead Eye, Fuck Eye just happened to go to somewhere which, I mean, he was there to get revenge and then just left.
Yeah.
Could you foment a rebellion? Could you get people to try to throw him overboard? Let's have anarchy.
Like a round robin.
Oh, so maybe asking our bard. Can you project your voice or anything like that? And
I don't believe so at this level just yet.
dang it.
Let me double check. But I mean, I do have Misty Step teleport to wherever, as long as I can see it and I've been there. We're standing on the other side of the boat right now. I can disguise myself as one of the members of the crew. I don't know much
Now-
about the silent image. I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more.
You would know, Sinko, that magic is not, by and large, subtle. You could absolutely Misty Step there. However, Misty Step is not a silent affair. You disappear and then reappear in a cloud of mist and smoke.
Yeah, this is my first campaign, but
there
it
it is.
definitely
Silvery mist.
seems
Yeah, no, never mind.
kind of
Scratch
short
that
from what
idea.
I've read.
But do they have
could
any
create
goats
a-
on board?
What is R4 saying?
Pat, I actually
Yes.
can create a giant fire in the middle of the boat if you want me to.
Add such time. Okay, that's a good thing. We can get somebody onto the boat Misty Stepping. We'd have to try to disguise him. And trying to
XJ
get some
is
sort
the
of a
guy.
revolt going on.
Right.
Like mutiny is a thing, and that will absolutely pull all attention away from the game.
He's one of my mods.
Real quick, I did look up the rules for jumping. It's your strength score in feet. If you have 10 feet of movement into your jump, anything less than 10 feet of movement into your jump, and it's half your strength score. Does that make sense? For instance, my
Yes.
strength score is an 8, so I can jump 8 feet if I have a running start
Got it.
into the jump.
Yeah, because I'm not
I
like
can jump 4
a mountain
feet
lion or
just
anything.
standing here. Yeah.
Got it. I mean, that's cool though because I have a speed of 45, so you know, super cool.
Yeah.
But I was
Do
just
you have any
trying to.
idea if, do
Do
know
we
if these
try
pirates
and-
like pray to a sea god or anything like that? Coming up with some deception ideas now. Because
The specific
if
pirates, you don't know.
we don't know. Okay.
Do we try to?
Would there be any kind of like
disguise-
god or demon or something that they would be specifically afraid of? And is there a way that we can figure that out? Because
do an
here's my
investigation?
thought. Here's my thought.
That's
Follow
cool,
me
man.
on this. We can start a fire in the middle
Yeah,
of the
I've been
boat.
wanting to play for
I
a
can
while,
misty
and-
step into that fire disguised as whatever the fuck they're afraid of.
This is why I like the idea of it. Is you can be able to-
And I don't know. Maybe go from there and scare the shit.
Be the center of
Or
all
shaking
their
his head.
attacks.
Senor Cinco,
We're
who's in the
looking at
middle down
10
below,
opponents.
is also streaming
10
right now as well.
opponents with
He's
this.
another drinking bro.
If you jump into the fire
Unless we have a
directly,
mutiny
you're gonna
going
take
on.
damage.
Yeah. So how are we gonna start this
Yeah,
mutiny?
don't do that.
Yeah. Can we start this mutiny and
So-
try and bolster our numbers against One-Eyed Willie and
Well, if they're fighting each other, then we're going to third party them,
yeah, I like that.
right?
Yep.
Either that or we'll scuttle the ship. And they'll all go down with it. We'll pick them off in the water.
But there's no loot or anything if we do
Joe,
Also true. We don't want to scuttle the whole
What's
thing
that?
because I want the
Oh.
loot.
Nice.
So, in regards to your question, Cinco,
Yo,
there's numerous gods that they
that.
could be
Cinco's
potentially either
like-
favorable towards or disfavorable against. I mean, there's
Okay.
Umberlee, who's the goddess of the sea. There's Talos, who's the god of storms. Depending on how faithful they are, they may be more or less inclined to be fearful
And it
or
is,
favorable towards any of them.
Cinco in my first campaign.
Who has a high investigation?
Yeah, I
Might
think
be able
he
to,
was in the same
search the
same
ship,
post as well.
because Pirates are notoriously, they're well, not necessarily like search inside the ship, but let's say they're notoriously what's it called?
Yeah, Cinco and I
superstitious.
generally will
So they
play
might
together
have, like,
a lot on
mermaid
Call of
the
Duty
bow,
and
which
stuff,
might
and
mean that
we
they're more
do
afraid of
off days between each other.
else
I do
than others, or
Monday, Wednesday,
I've got
Friday,
a
Saturday.
14 passive.
He also does Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday,
Dawn, is anybody coming or going from the ship?
and we're usually about the same time.
Not at the present time. It looks like they
with
are
the exception of Saturday
just
for me.
about ready to leave with the tide.
And is
So
the
that
captain
seems
on
kind of
the-
tight for a mutiny.
on the deck.
Yes, you can see the captain on the deck. He is currently faced towards his men and not paying any attention to the dock.
I say we go with the original plan and try and burn the ship, and just get
Well,
them.
That'll be really good for distracting attention for us to get in there and also damage. I really like an idea of start by letting somebody try to be social and get a mutiny going. Some sort of mutiny. I mean, they're trying to leave Baldur's Gate. Did they actually get anything out of this stop?
Yeah,
I doubt it. I doubt
Cinco-
it. And
Cinco-
then the fire, and then the rest of us come in. And I
What if
like
we-
this.
What if we do it this way? We'll sneak the Bard, if you're in for this, sneak on board. We'll sneak on board, and maybe you talk to the person at the bow. So that way there's less people that you talk to. While you're talking to the person at the bow, possibly R4 uses something, maybe fills one of the cannons with an explosive. So one of the people below deck gets blamed for an explosion on the ship, and people rush off the main deck down to the bottom. We can board the ship without being noticed, and possibly take advantage of the higher ground.
It's a lot of moving parts on that.
Got it.
Yeah, there are. a lot
I
of
have
moving
disguise
parts
self
in there.
as a spell.
Doesn't
do? We both do.
Fulmer or is it Sinko?
Nice.
You do too?
I do too. Yeah.
So we can both get onto the boat.
Yeah.
I can sneak down to the lower deck and blow up some gunpowder.
Rum
Or rum.
or
But
gunpowder.
you
Whoa,
know,
whoa, 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 whoa! Why the rum?
Can we leave the rum because last time alcohol was involved, I left it. Still kind of bitter about that. We
Let's not destroy the rum. We need that. The holy monk needs his rum, and me too.
That is
Well-
what the 200 gold is for. It's for rum.
but if we can get it for free,
I don't know. Pirate rum is probably already watered down and maybe piston. I'm just saying.
So it'd be like coconut flavor. Rum.
even chat
Probably
disapproves
not
of the
us.
blowing up of rum.
Yeah.
They're like, you hurt my heart. I mean, yeah, whatever is
Well,
explosive,
R4
let's
and I
just
both
blow
have
it.
disguise. We can get onto the boat. That's not going to be a problem. I think at this point we need to figure out what exactly are we going to do once we get onto the boat. What is our overall mission? Do we want to destroy the boat, or do we want to fuck these guys up and have them kill each other and then loot the boat?
I don't think we should. We shouldn't try to sink it, but we should make it unavailable to leave port. So, not necessarily like a damage that'll cause the ship to sink, but enough damage that their mission of leaving Baldur's Gate is going to be put on hold, at least for the time being.
Well, you just need a little leak for that. That's not fun.
We
want a
light
big
fire to
leak.
the mast.
Yes. So I think R4 should head to the front of the boat, make his way down, while Sinko does Sinko things in the middle, if not up near the captain.
Okay.
Actually, middle of the boat maybe.
My fear is
And
that
then the
setting
rest
an
of us move into
explosion
a
off at
position.
The bottom of the boat is going to sink the bitch.
Not necessarily. How
So-
big's the boat? There's a couple decks from what I
we
heard.
might be able to blow out the front.
Yeah.
We could blow out the front, and then the front could just tip down, maybe, possibly. Or we could set fire to the sails. They're not going anywhere without sails.
And just because there's an explosion on a boat doesn't necessarily
is
mean it's
true.
going to go down either.
I remember the coal. I know.
So I just
Too soon?
Let's roll with it. Let's do it.
and then
think we
the
have
rest
more
of
of a
us
plan
will
than we
move
had
into a
last time.
position towards the loading dock for us. Not loading dock, but the loading ramp for us to go up that way and wait for the signal or something. We'll just kind of talk or something. I don't know. Act like we're doing something.
Just for the love of God, nobody tried to take a piss. Please.
By the way, I'm just like a bystander, and I'm gonna pee off the dock. Just don't.
Thank you very much,
As a-
Runic Warrior, for the follow. I actually
speak.
the subscription. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank
And
you.
by the way, I'm not, because I was the last DM.
It threw me off. The piss comment and then that.
This is gonna go crazy. All right, so
if
just to
I
make
understand,
sure we're all
if I
on the
understand
same
the
boat.
current plan,
Yep, let's hear it.
so to speak, there are 3 people
Plan.
attempting to infiltrate.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Also, feel free to join the
Who's
Discord if you want. I know it's a lot, but if you want to join the
R4,
Discord, myself and Senior
and
Cinco
XJ
are on there.
possibly?
We have a lot of like-minded individuals on that. We range from
What if we got a big barrel?
music, food,
What if I dive in
gaming.
the water and swim
It's a
around?
small community.
Maybe try to get
But,
in front of the
yeah.
portholes on the,
Yes, you got a new emote. I think there's a couple new ones that you got. It should be
I think I
3.
might have enough stealth to be able to sneak in. To
enjoy
maybe
it.
go to the lower decks. But if I get caught, the whole plan
real
goes.
quick.
What if we carried you onto the boat, like in a crate or a barrel?
I
R4 and
think
are
I
gonna be
unlock it after
disguised as
a
crew
little bit,
members.
so,
we could carry
stay tuned
you
for that.
on as, hey, we
I
caught one
appreciate
of
it.
those assholes. We're gonna take him down below deck.
That might.
Are we doing the whole Star Wars thing again? We already did that on the one shot.
Yeah.
No, that will get no wise attention.
That's what I'm saying. If they were to bring me down into the brig on the ship, One Eye will remember me, and it might. pull
Yeah,
One
and
Eye
he'll be
off
on
the
your
brig.
ass.
But here's the thing: he'll beat me.
Are you
and make
willing
an
to have
example
One Eye on your ass?
Or in your
away
ass.
from the
Okay.
helm.
You know what?
Eye could be
You know what?
With
Full
One Eye
send.
away from
Year and a
the
half.
Full send. Let's do it.
Fiona has your back.
Let's do it.
Here's
That
what I'm
is
saying.
good.
Let's do it.
Fiona has your back, and then I will try to heal people, etc. as this progresses. I love this plan.
Here's the other thought, right? With One Eye off the helm, someone might be able to run the ship
Doubt.
aground or crash
It's
into the
docked.
dock. Well,
It's
if
It's
docked,
currently
yeah,
docked.
fail.
You'd have to unfurl the sails. That's like not a one-person job.
It's not.
So they're not actively leaving.
Sorry about that. Oh.
Hiya.
Oh. Sorry about that. I invited somebody to.
Asgardian
Yeah.
assassin.
Can you jump out real quick?
be,
That was the wrong thing. That was supposed to be the Shan Squad, not the. There we go.
Thanks.
Sorry,
bud.
that was my.
I'm gonna figure out what's going on here, guys.
That was me. I was trying to plug in the Shan Squad Discord.
Maybe not.
Can you send me the link for
Tech
that?
issues are always an issues.
But in a barrel, I could see me going down as a barrel of gunpowder and being able to sneak out and
Or-
attack from the ground.
Or a cask of rum.
Ah, Asgardian assassin is back.
But I'll get too drunk
No.
in the cask of rum.
Well, it wouldn't be
No.
a real cask of rum. It would be disguised as a cask of rum.
I don't know.
If you
bring
get
the rum
drunk
by
on
the
yourself,
fire.
that is not a thing that. Well, no, wait. We could sell that on the internet. Totally.
Trying to figure out why.
Okay.
That was my mess up.
I think we actually have way more of a plan than we did in the
That was my mess up. Can you
4 hours.
take his permissions? I don't know how to do that. I was trying to get him the Shan Squad Discord.
Warrior
Yeah,
22.
working on that.
Welcome, 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 dude.
That was my bad.
We got a new sub to the Flying Dingo channel.
I don't even see him in the Discord anymore.
I
Could
don't know
be.
why.
This channel should be locked.
Yeah, that was
Okay, anyone
my bad.
Yeah.
I did some stupid shit.
In the direct.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay.
I think I may have fixed that, but okay.
So-
I just deleted it. All right.
The apparent plan is 3 people are going to use disguise self. 1 person is going to be the captive.
No, I'm gonna be in a barrel. I'm not gonna be.
1 person is going to be a barrel. And then once y'all are below decks and something starts, then when attention turns otherwise, I'll come in to try to heal people. Okay,
How far can you heal from?
let's try it. I love this. You know, as far as you need me to be.
Sorry about
It's
that.
been a
I sent the
long
wrong
time
thing.
since I played a healer,
Trying to
so
figure
I
that
don't
out. That
know
is the
off
Shan
the top of
Squad.
my head.
Once, let me go ahead
So-
and.
My cure wound
If you have
spell
healing word,
is
it's touch.
30 or
Healing word's
60.
touch.
Cure wounds is touch,
Cure
and then
wounds
healing
is
word.
touch. I
Yeah.
believe it's 30 feet.
Wow. So that's,
All right, so pretty close. I will need to be in the middle of things.
I have to be close to anything to
But that's
hit.
all right.
So I mean, I got a stick in
And
the
we're
boat.
taking the barrel
so-
below deck, right?
do we have anybody
That's my
else who's
plan.
ranged?
Okay. I mean, I got that crossbow that's ranged, but as far as healing goes, negative. I do have sleep that has a 90-foot range with a 20-foot radius area of effect. So I mean, That worked out pretty damn well the last time.
Have a
Magic
short
is
bow.
noticeable, as the DM said, so when you use it, people will quickly find out that
Yeah,
Generally
so when
speaking,
shit goes
unless the spell
south,
says otherwise, people know that you are casting spells.
yeah, if shit goes south, I can try and knock out as many of them as possible. Is what I'm saying.
and
Yeah,
Will,
if you
myself-
really want to get into, can I cast a spell on the sly? You have to get into, does it have verbal or somatic components? AKA, do you have to be reciting stuff or flailing your arms around? If it doesn't have those, and you're just like
Tentacle.
wing, you little like I'm rubbing some mistletoe on my fingers. I mean, I could do that, while my arms are crossed. That'd be fine, but that's it.
Oh,
If you have
Donnie's
to
rolling.
do like somatic or verbal, then you've got to be careful about it.
Is anyone else noticing the DM's rolling?
I know he's already getting ready.
But he's not smiling yet.
Oh no, there was a smile before he did it.
Yeah, he hit it. That he is
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
smiling.
Okay. So,
All right.
He's only smiling
How
on
are
the
we doing
inside. I don't see teeth. He's not smiling.
So R4 and I need to disguise ourselves, right?
Correct.
Okay. Go ahead and cast that. Disguising myself as a member of this crew. So
Yep.
I don't even know. These guys look like they got some giant ass fucking hoops in their ear. That's weird, but yeah, okay.
We should probably grab
I'm
a
a
barrel
pirate.
before we cast the spell, because the spell only lasts for an hour.
How long are we
Real
planning on
time
being on
an
the
hour?
ship?
No, game time an hour.
Okay. And I'm gonna hold off on that.
What do you
Where's
mean
this
by
barrel
real
at?
time? Everything's game time.
It's game time, boys.
All right, so where are we finding this barrel?
Oh, there might be one around here that we could just accommodate.
can I roll an investigation to find a suitable barrel? That I can
Don,
fill?
is there a barrel nearby that we can just accommodate?
go ahead and roll perception or investigation as you are searching the docks for an empty barrel.
16.
11.
So, 16, you do spot a barrel. It's not in the best of shape, but it is. 21. Okay, yeah, you can find a suitable barrel, something that looks like it's not in current use.
I did something, guys.
Oh god.
Will, do you want to stay on the docks?
I do.
And, blend in? Okay. Then I mosey over to the barrel, and I notice that I can fit in there. So I hide inside the barrel to assist in the plan. I snap the lid shut above me, making sure that I can get out again.
So, question R4, you are a giant robot. How were you disguising yourself?
I'm not that giant. I'm an average size.
What's
You're a
average
big
size for
Are
a
you
robot?
disguising yourself at all?
Oh yeah, I cast Disguise Self.
Oh, okay, you have access to that. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making
look-
sure.
I look like a nonchalant crew member.
Okay. So you've got a rogue in a barrel and two seeming pirates.
Yeah. All right, now what, guys?
Let's make our way onto the ship and head on downstairs with these last-minute supplies.
All right. So you guys begin toting your barrel of rogue up the gangplank and are met with one of the pirates who turns around and strides over to you. Right, you lot. Who are you?
We went out for some last minute supplies, and we're just now getting back. We need to get this down below deck so we can get out of here.
I don't recognize you. Who you?
You don't recognize me? From last night, I bought you 3 pints. How do you not recognize me?
Go ahead and roll a deception check.
Deception. La la la. What in the fuck? Did I roll that right? Just click on the +4 next to deception.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. 7. Fuck me.
Okay.
Is that 7 total?
Yep.
Get a bandit up here.
This fucking dice rolled a 3.
It happens.
Okay, so
2 steps onto the fucking boat.
well, he's got no bonus. Okay.
Well, hopefully y'all are actually in the boat at this point.
Oh no.
He hung over.
It was a rowdy night
Shoot for
last night. I
hangover,
don't
man.
recall having hired any new crew, but I suppose we could always use with a fair couple of extra hands, given the events of the prior night. All right, get the barrel below decks
Are
and
you
find
fucking
your
kidding me?
berths.
It totally worked. It totally worked.
Oh my god. Fuck. No way. Oh. This is another goat thing. It's
Okay.
another goat thing.
From the dock, as I'm watching, if I hear any of this, or regardless, I'm just going to like, okay, and just wait. And, okay, let's let this play out. Want to kill one eye.
All right, so
Eye.
just to make sure I'm clear on this, it's R4 and I carrying XJ in the barrel, and we're on the boat now, right?
You are, yes, you've made your way onto the boat, and you are being told to stash your cargo below decks.
Perfect. All right,
And
is there
Dingo, are you up here
another
with me?
image for below deck?
Yes,
we do in fact have an image.
I'm
for
over
below
on
deck.
the
Okay.
area right here. It should come through on a ping. I'm just right next to the.
You should see that to the right.
Got it.
There's more than I had anticipated. I'll be in these barrels here.
I can't believe that worked.
We're not out of the woods yet.
No,
I'm still just
I
kind of going
actually
with the flow
can't,
here, guys.
Like, can't believe it worked. I just can't believe it worked.
Based on the roll,
Alright,
is what got me.
Probably not
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, so as I'm looking around, do I see any animals by any chance below deck?
Animals. No, you do not see any
No?
animals.
Okay.
What are you?
Check.
Wait. Sidebar. What are you trying to do with animals?
Bro, the goats fucked up a whole lot of
You do
goblins
not
last
want-
time, so... I do what?
You do not want to. Why is he looking for animals questions if you're not ready for the answer to? You do not ask.
I wanted the answer because I was hoping that he was trying to gain another army, and not
Exactly what I'm trying.
what I
I'm
was
just
thinking he was
case.
doing because.
Look, you're on a boat. If you get animals, you might get some rats, and they will be mild nuisances.
I mean, I feel like a goat on a long voyage might come in handy for like milk, cheese, food.
These are pirates. These aren't like actual sailors.
Also true. Fair. They might do some terrible. So, on that note, I feel like there would
If
be
there
at
was
least
a,
one
if there was a
goat.
goat on board and you could talk to it, it would say, "Kill me."
Here's your chance.
I'd strike a deal
Go
with them.
attack
But
that
anyways,
guy.
we don't have an animal. R4 and I and XJ are below deck now. What's the next step, fellas? I look at RJ and I go, okay, great. Now what?
Are there any like gunpowder or anything? A second.
I'd imagine there are being.
Might not be the right store.
Yeah, here,
Well,
Donnie.
that depends.
Go ahead and roll a
All right,
perception
real quick,
check
if I-
or an investigation check, I think, for investigating the various barrels.
If I can throw, let me just throw in on the general D&D
21.
meta on this real quick. Black powder or gunpowder is campaign specific, whether or not it actually exists or not.
Okay.
So we may have to be looking for like
So
rum
like
or something. then.
cannons might not be a thing,
He did say they
or
were
you might be
cannon-
looking for any other kind of explosive.
He did say cannons though.
I rolled a
Okay.
20 for.
But they might be.
If there are
still
cannons, then
got a
there's
water gun.
probably some sort of black powder. But just from an overarching point of view, like the way that things stay balanced is to say either black powder does or does not exist. Like it either does or does not work. Because if you take out gunpowder, firearms no longer become a thing, so it's all magic versus normal technological progression of Earth.
Got it. That makes sense.
So, yeah, I usually don't ask. I'll ask the DM in advance, does gunpowder exist, before I ask, is there kegs of gunpowder? That's just a, like, because I've played too many games kind of thing.
You played just enough to think about that because we could have just put ourselves into a spiral and he's like, yeah, search for something that doesn't exist in this realm.
I will entirely do that, and
Which is what I was thinking, that because he kept smiling every time we keep going
He just
further into
said
this.
Did. He just said did.
yeah.
Did you just say dead?
But that's the idea, is that from a meta point of view, either the chemistry that is gunpowder works or it doesn't.
Got it.
And once you get that, the rest of it's, one magic is as good as another magic. Chemistry is magic.
Yeah. With the lack of definition, yeah, that.
So,
No, like by the definitions of the time, chemistry was magic.
So, looking around, you don't see anything which would be particularly explodey. There is some rum, but it has been watered into grog, and is therefore unlikely to combust with any force.
And from the docks, I'm just going to be thinking very loudly, was that watered down with water? Because I warned you.
I'm not drinking any of it. I'm not drinking any of it. The fact that I'm already down here with this rogue in a barrel, I'm trying to figure out what next.
Might be best to find out when they set sail so we can get this task completed before long.
Are we still trying to incite a mutiny?
Definitely.
Well, why don't you guys do
I was
that?
under the impression that's what you were trying to do. If you can't blow up the ship, incite a mutiny.
Our fort
And
is
if that
set on
fails,
fire.
yeah, and if that fails,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have a fire machine.
Right. So we're saving the fire machine for in
Yes.
case we can't incite a mutiny.
Yes.
And we're also saving the fire machine for height of mutiny so that everybody gets distracted.
I have a
Yeah.
But
Make
not
sure
like
that they don't
beginning,
put
but
arrows
height of.
Joe, I have a question.
Yeah.
For your acid that you used last time, is that an area effect or is that direct attack? Like whatever you throw it on is, so could you lock off like doorways or whatever based on like
So
an area covered in acid or something?
it doesn't stay. It gets like on somebody, and it's like a 15-foot line, I think.
Got it. All right.
Let me double check really quick.
I just was
It's a 30-foot
working.
line.
I was just working things in my head trying to figure out something maybe, but that didn't work. So
Yeah. But I do have another trick if we're trying to like block somebody from coming in. It just involves light the boat on fire.
Word.
Oh, is that all?
Make sure they don't.
That's all we're inside it.
Me, please.
Okay.
I wanna be able
I'm
to
a
get-
fan.
Okay. So let's incite a mutiny. Let's see
So-
how that goes down.
Foment's a
How many
little
guys we
chesty
got
right
down
now.
Tell them about the
5.
failed attack in the bar, so that they know that their captain isn't as strong as they might perceive them to be.
Let's see how well that works out.
That's a good move on a mutiny.
Donnie.
Yes, sir.
Got it. He's doing something.
What you need, boss?
I'm gonna turn and talk to the 5 guys that are looking down here below deck. Right? Am I counting that right? I got 5 down here.
You do see 5 pirates. A couple of them appear to be using the opportunity to loaf while they're outside of the captain's view.
Okay, gotcha.
Think goes in the right
very
place.
familiar. Sounds like a bunch of express techs at a shop down in the pit.
You appear to have found the E4 Mafia.
Hey.
I fucking love you. These are my people. I got this. Yarr, fellas, did you hear about what happened with the captain last night? Got his ass whooped by a bunch of ruffians at a bar. Not even worthy of it.
No shit.
This guy.
I know we lost some folks last night, but I was under the impression that he tied up some loose end.
Loose end. Got his ass handed to him by a bunch of drunk rogues and bards and a monk. A monk. I think we should take this boat.
I'm sorry, you think what?
We ought to take this boat. I don't think I
Take it.
stuttered. You guys know it. I know it. Why are we following
Roll
a man
a-
like that?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh.
With advantage.
With what?
With advantage.
So how do I make sure it rolls with advantage?
Just click it twice
Ah,
and give me
gotcha.
the higher number.
First roll's a 21. Second roll's a 15. So we're gonna go with the 21.
21 it is.
Wow. This might actually work. I looked through the peephole in the barrel, seeing what the bard is pulling off.
Goddamn
Okay.
luck.
So, all 5 of the pirates kind of, they look at you for a moment, and then look at each other,
Yeah.
you know. Greenblood there has a bit of a point. Aye, if he's so easily cowed by a handful of no good, dirty so-and-sos, then
That's what I'm saying.
maybe we have a chance here. I
Let's go
think
give him a piece of our mind, huh?
Aye, sure, we should wait till we're under sail, though.
Under
Aye,
sail?
yeah,
Why wait until
underway.
we're under sail? Let's get rid of him now. This is our boat now.
A mutiny in the docks?
In the docks. Why would we do it out in the middle of the ocean?
You can
So
toss him off.
nobody sees us and hangs us.
But how are we going to let everybody know that we're taking control? This is our boat. We're going to let the whole world know.
You know, they hang people for mutiny, right? Like,
Good luck hanging us. This is ours. We take shit from no one.
okay. Roll me a second persuasion, just a straight roll.
Son of a bitch.
Well, you got to remember that the hanging for mutiny should be on like state-based vessels. This is a pirate ship.
It's pirate. Fuck.
I never pronounce
9.
all the syllables.
9?
A 9.
Lord in heaven. Okay, they
9's not bad. It's just not good.
They agree?
They appear to have a moment of indecision amongst them. They're not sure. I mean, were the harbor master or the guards, or God forbid, the
If this
flaming
works,
fist to
if
see
this
them,
works, he is the Bard of
almost
Bards.
certainly have a problem
I-
on their hands. But thinking again to the fact that they're in Baldur's Gate, and by God, they are pirates, they appear to be all on board.
What the fuck?
This.
Bro!
The goats version 2.
Right, so should we take him now? Just
Distraction.
rush the deck and start stabbing him?
Let's go.
Okay,
Distraction.
so
Come on, let's do this.
The barrel quivered.
Can we sidebar?
Wait.
Make
Yeah,
sure that there's not other people underneath the deck, like a barracks
I see
or
only
something.
5. We checked. We looked. There's only 5.
From watching the deck itself, has anybody else come in from offshore?
no, it appears that this ship is pretty much ready to go. All of the available crew are on board, and they look like they are getting ready to cast off their lines.
And I'm not
Well,
down there, but
If
does
they
it?
get ready to pull up the gangplank, that's when we'll make our appearance.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just
Guys,
like
we got
one foot
5
on each of it.
coming
and
up from
grab.
below deck.
Base,
So at this point, you've got 5 pirates who are beginning to charge up the stairs onto the deck. Are you preceding them? Are you going first, or are you letting them charge up and then you'll just follow after?
Are you out of your damn mind? I'm letting them charge up.
Okay. So these guys go hightailing it up there.
Once they leave view, I want to do something.
That's the thing. I
We
need to get them
throw
out of
somebody
it,
overboard.
causing an issue up front. I can't believe this is happening.
I was just given a mission to
Aye.
throw somebody overboard. Therefore, I shall.
All right. So you hear them charging upboard, screaming, "Mutiny! Mutiny! We're taking the ship!" And the sounds of fighting erupt from upstairs. Let me
All right,
mark these guys for my purposes.
I called from
XJ,
the
get out this
barrel.
bitch.
Senko.
What's
going
up,
to ma-
XJ?
I'm going to maintain my position in the barrel to gain the upper hand in case the battle upstairs goes wrong. However, pull the guns from the portholes so they can access the ship and get in from below deck instead of being seen from above.
You guys haven't actually seen any signs of cannons on the lower decks thus far.
Ah, shit.
Um,
Okay.
Are there
But
portholes?
there do appear to be ports on the side.
how high are they off the water?
They are a good 3-4 feet off of the water line.
So you could reach up to that, right? You could swim and jump up out of the water, right? You got monk powers.
I
The
don't
power
know.
of Christ compels you.
No, it doesn't. Not my character, at least.
Right,
Not
then
this
I'm gonna
one.
do something different. I want to loot. I'm gonna climb out of the barrel and I'm gonna loot.
All right. All right. So R4, what do we do now?
Well, you go up there. I will stay here and start lighting things on fire.
I'm totally okay with that. I'm gonna go up top. Why is one dead already? Jesus Christ.
That sounds like the plan as it
The
has
fighting.
been.
The fighting that
They're
is
fighting.
going
We
on.
have to hurry.
Exactly. So XJ's out of the barrel. R4's on his mission. I'm gonna run up top and I guess signal to Quill and Foment that we're good to go with the rest of the plan to continue on.
All
Am I
right.
catching this right?
Well,
We've got the distraction going.
well, it'll depend on what the fighting looks like from up here, how much we know.
Are the red dots my
Before the
mutiny
fight
guys?
starts in earnest, I'll be back for realsies in just a moment.
Okay.
Alright.
The red dots do appear to be the guys who are mutinying.
Okay. Okay, got it. So we're kind of, sort of, almost
I
outnumbering
climb
them.
carefully out of the barrel and make my way to what appears to be the aft end of the ship to see if I could find any lootable items.
It appears that there is a vast quantity of salted pork, another thing of grog, and some rough and ready boarding pikes, but nothing appears to be of any value.
Grab the pork, bro. Snacks.
I'm going to take the pikes and I'm going to position them on the staircase facing the door in case in case anybody runs downstairs, they run into fortification from the lower levels of the deck. So kind of angling the pikes towards the door. Is that something I can do?
You can set them on the stairs unless you're planning to somehow brace them.
Well, actually, yes. I'm going to use some of my hempen rope that I have in my adventuring gear, and I'm going to tie them to the handles or possibly the siding near the doors, possibly from the gangplanks above, pointing down, or from the staircase, maybe securing them. Doing that.
Okay.
That's it.
You start doing that. That is going to take a little while. In the midst of the combat that's going on. Sinko, you were running upstairs, and the other two appear to be on the dock. What is everybody else doing?
I look at Foment and bewildered look at him and try to signal some type of communication without actually speaking. Like, should we go? Should we not? Kind of like nod casually.
We should be. We're close enough together. You could just say it,
Oh, okay.
and they can't.
Oh,
You
you
guys
moved.
should be,
Oh,
like,
he
next
moved
to
you.
each
I saw that you were up at the docker. I didn't look down at the screen. Sorry, I didn't change it. Foment, should we wait and see how this
That's
plays
fine.
out, or should we?
Join. As soon as fighting starts, we should be charging in. I'll let you come just ahead of me, and then we'll be good.
So can
Okay.
I move, or do I have to wait for turns? DM. Can I position my character?
You're muted, boss.
I'm going to need
Donovan.
everybody to roll initiative. Go ahead and position where you are on the dock.
Including us below deck?
Yeah, everybody position where they are.
I'm up
Okay,
on
so
the deck.
I'm likely right next to him then, and then initiative.
Initiative.
Now, I do have
That's a
Jack
good
of all trades
solid
now.
foment roll right there. That doesn't help initiative.
I mean, at least we're kind of close to each other.
It just doesn't.
You can add half your proficiency bonus rounded
Right.
down to any ability check you make that doesn't already include it, which, as I
This-
found out, includes initiative.
This isn't a skill check.
Damn.
No, sir.
All right, initiative. 8.
Skill checks, not ability checks.
Damn.
Are you talking about your bard thing?
Yeah, jack of all trades.
Jack of all
I've
trades?
got it at
It
level
totally
3 now.
applies to initiative, Pat.
No, sir. Have I been wrong
Yes, sir.
for the last 4 years?
Yes, sir, you have been.
Oh, it
Jeremy
should be
Crawford even ruled on it
9,
like a couple
right?
years ago.
Well,
Or wait.
I'm sorry, who? Who's this person? Pah. Yeah, I'm now going to be tearing through a book because, like, this is a new thing to me.
I mean, it's
That
always
was
nice to learn.
initiative.
Considered to be
ridiculous to me.
Initiative is supposed to be a dexterity skill check, actually, but for purposes of this, let's go ahead and move with whatever Sinko has naturally. What did you roll,
We'll figure
Sinko?
it out later. 8. 7 plus 1.
Okay, so you got 8. Alrighty, and let's roll for
And
my...
I swear I'll have Chrome set up next week.
Dingo, can
These
you put it in the
guys.
roll 20? Like, just type it in the chat, so that way we all
Yeah.
kind of know. I think our DM's using the roll 20 for it.
Okay.
And I'm sure if we opened your stream up, we could actually see your roll and stuff, but just for purposes of our campaign.
I'm documenting it fully, sir. I'm still shocked that I was able to convince these assholes to
Okay.
start a mutiny.
Dude, it's a goat thing all over again.
Oh, how many people? Okay, there's more people on the. Okay, this turn order is getting big.
Nothing good in the hold. I feel like everybody's broke in Baldur's Gate. It's all talk, no money.
I feel like you are correct, sir.
It is one of those towns.
There's a lot of money there. It's just trading hands rapidly, is what it seems like.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay.
what was that?
Oh, wait.
What was
It was me
The
rolling
hoof?
for your mutineers, who
Oh,
did
God.
not roll a particularly high initiative.
have
But
a-
that's okay.
shit?
I have a tinderbox.
Swipe
Hmm.
right.
Alright. So, first up is XJ. XJ, what are you doing? You're still
Still
tying up some
fortifying.
pikes?
Yeah, I'm still fortifying, and I already looked around and I saw that there was nothing going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, while I'm fortifying, would I be able to roll like a perception to kind of look through the gangplanks and see what the battle's doing upstairs, just so I can get a better lay of the land?
You can look up the stairs and see what is going on. Yeah, if you get up there, you can see the general shape of the battle, although you can't see quite everything.
Then I'm just going to continue fortifying so I can get these pikes in place to hopefully repel possible attackers from coming down below deck.
Okay. So XJ is fortifying. Brings us to the Loyal Bandit's turn. Give this one is gonna move forward. The other two are just going to attack, so that guy misses. That guy hits. It's 2 damage. Wow, we're slow today. Okay. And the guy misses.
Okay.
Okay, this one.
I still can't believe this is happening. We could have been at a bathhouse, guys.
Instead, we're stealing a boat.
Well, technically, we're lighting it on fire.
We haven't lit it on fire yet, dude, and there's nothing good. So
Pretty sure R4 is actively trying to light it on fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
R4, we've got your turn.
He just took his headset off.
He went to go get a lighter.
Yep.
Sidebar. How much
So-
is a boat like this worth?
Depends. If you can find a buyer for it, it's worth about 10,000 gold.
Oh,
Should we light it on fire?
Should we just try and keep this
I
thing?
kind of mentioned that before, but it seems like a great ship.
What does Foment think on this? Foreman.
We might need it.
Foment.
It's stationed at the river, remember?
I'm sorry. We're in a combat now, right?
Yeah.
We rolled for initiative.
Yes. We're waiting on R4.
R4, do your thing.
He's
R4 is.
He's finding a lighter.
R4.
Hey there, R4. It is your turn.
10,000 gold.
This is the droid we are looking for. I guarantee you, right here, right now, this is the droid we are looking for.
what are
So
we
the
doing?
ship is worth 10,000 gold. Should we still burn it down, or should we try to take it?
What do you guys think?
Yes,
Should I-
one of those.
If we were to find a buyer, but I think it might prove useful in our
No.
later campaign.
Look, if the boat burns down, fine. If we salvage it, fine. This is win-win for us.
Just let it happen. Let
I'm gonna go with.
What are you doing, R4?
I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna cast bonfire right there, and just go for it
Okay.
and see if it works.
So that is a 5-foot cube
Foot
of fire.
cube.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So I draw a little shape. All right.
And then I'm gonna back away and start to go up, make my escape up the stairs.
Okay.
Oh,
And I guess I'll come out here, wherever. Can I come out?
I'm gonna grab your guy here. You could get to the entrance of the stairs, I'll say.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Quill,
Yes.
what we doing?
It's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to position myself here to get ready
All
to
right. You
engage.
should be able to grab your guy and move him where you want.
I wasn't sure if there was. I think that's within my range. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's about 35 feet that you moved.
Okay. I couldn't tell with the dock, so. And I'm gonna join in on this clusterfuck.
Okay. Roll me a d20 and tell me whether it is below or above 10. All
It's-
right. So, you weren't actually below decks to see who was convincing whom of what. You just saw a bunch of guys come on decks, and now there is a clusterfuck. So, I will say you are currently attacking one of the red dots.
Shit.
Oh shit.
I mean, that might work out.
Chaos works to our advantage right now. We are order. They are chaos.
Are you
Go
sure?
ahead, roll your attack.
Chaotic.
All right. All right. Full send. It's another bar fight. Here we go. You guys ready for this?
Sorry.
No.
Unarmed strike 15. 15 will hit.
Yeah.
I'll say, yeah, that's one of the guys who's killing people.
Let's kill them all.
We are gonna have to kill them all, but we might as well have them attack the boss first.
I still got sleep.
So
Maybe.
who am I?
Right. Again, Chaos is to our advantage.
Yeah.
If Red Eye thinks we're on his side during an attempted insurrection, and then we turn on him, you know what? The enemy. Oh, enemy of my enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
I-
have written down, not all friend.
So I'm going to rear back and kick them in the head.
Okay.
And I'm going to use an action if that works. I forgot that I was jumping ahead, so sorry about that. Wait.
Okay, so you used an attack action.
Yes.
Are you using your bonus action for a second attack? Is what
For
you're
a
doing?
second attack, yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll your second attack.
I'm going to use unarmed.
Also hits.
Thanks.
4 damage. So this one, you
And I'm-
crack him. You feel the skull go soft, and he drops to the floor.
Second kick.
Yes, exactly that.
Oh, okay, that worked in my favor. Okay. For now.
All right. Is that it for your turn, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No count. Dingo.
Now, Deadeye's turn.
Oh, shoot.
Deadeye. Get him.
Once Deadeye.
He's gonna move forward into the fray. But he is too far away to attack anybody useful, so that is going to be it for him. That brings us to Foment.
All right, could you ping Deadeye for me?
Deadeye.
That's the
Right down
command.
here.
Thank you.
Why does he look
Then
like
I'm going to.
Sloth from Goonies? Tell me he doesn't.
He definitely does.
I'll move 20 feet to here. And then invoke duplicity. Right, let's call it here on the stairs.
Okay, let me drop you.
What is duplicity?
So I will create an illusory double of myself, just appearing right there as my action. And with the rest of my movement, make him do some stuff with his hands. While I do the same stuff with my hands over here.
So you guys
That
are
is
doing
all.
hand stuff together.
Yeah, we're handing each other from 30 feet away.
Okay, so you should now be in control of that guy as well.
All right, hopefully. I'll check in a moment.
I will throw it up.
Oh my god.
There's not a good word for being a double. There. He's duplicitous, so you get a ninja mask. Alright. So you're both making motions with your hands.
Yep.
Okay. Is that it
Because,
for your turn?
well, my action was to invoke duplicity.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. It's your channel divinity.
Yeah, that's the rest of everything was like, haha, jazz hands. Yeah, that's. I moved forward 20 feet, and the last 10 feet was to do jazz hands.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll call that your move.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So next up is Sinko.
What's happening?
What are we doing, buddy?
Oh. All right. So, we're gonna cast Vicious Mockery on Deadeye.
Deadeye. Okay. Believe that gives me a save, does it not?
If I remember correctly, yes.
It
Possibly.
is a
Pull
wisdom,
that
and I
up.
believe it is 13 for you.
Here we go again.
No. That's different. Succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom is 12.
12. He does not appear to be affected by your mocking.
That's fine. I just kind of wanted to get his attention.
You think you might have got it.
Oh god.
So
Is
am
that
I
it for your
casting?
turn, Sinko?
Let's see. I should have bonus action, right? Can I attack him with my crossbow at this point?
Unfortunately, that's not exactly how that works.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. I can do bardic inspiration though, right?
You can inspire one of your allies.
Cool. Let's see. Who's up next to attack? I'm gonna inspire Quill. Where's he at? Yeah, he's gonna need it. He's surrounded by dickheads. So I'm gonna get bardic inspiration over to Quill, the flying, foot swinging, flinging monkey of a son of a bitch that jumps all over. Bro, fuck him up.
I got
Gotcha.
something for that.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Do
Alrighty.
I have to say anything vicious to Deadeye? Since it
Do you
didn't
have
work?
something vicious to say today?
Bro, I have a vicious mockery generator.
Let's hear it. What did you say?
You look like the armpit of an unshaven bog hag.
Ouch.
I don't even know what that is, and I'm offended.
You didn't know enough. You didn't do any damage
Wow.
to him, but you hurt his feelings.
And fuck his feelings.
Okay. So that brings us to the mutineer's turn. This guy up here is gonna take an attack. Ooh, and he hits. 4. 5. Gets a bonus there. +1, so he does 6 damage. He lashes out with his cutlass and slashes the guy next to him. This guy is gonna attack the one next to Sinko and miss. This guy is got a couple people in front of him, so he's just gonna attack one of them. Ooh, he's gonna crit. Ooh. Ouch. Does 10 points. So he lashes out with his cutlass, stabs him through the gut, and the other guy is looking real bad.
Well, he's a pirate. Of course he looks bad. He has no
looks
skincare
worse.
routine.
He somehow looks worse. Alright, that's gonna be it for those guys. Looks like XJ, we are up next.
Is my fortification complete?
Your fortification is not yet complete. You have tied up pikes to one side of the stairs. Do you want to continue doing that?
Could we
Is
funnel him
there
down?
access to the aft end of the ship via a porthole in the aft? Like, would I be able to sneak up through a hole onto behind where the helm is?
So there are stairs at the back of the ship. So you could use the stairs to get up there. And there is, yes, there are portholes on the very aft, yes. Which you could attempt to climb through those.
I think having fortified the starboard side, that might do well enough to set at least some of the trap for the people who might attempt to go and quelch the fire that is burning. I'd like to move towards the aft of the deck and climb through a porthole. I do not want to take the stairs. I want to see if I can scale through the hole up the side of the ship and sneak up behind the person who is standing in front of the helm.
Alrighty. So, go ahead, XJ. We'll say you could move all the way back to here for the purposes of getting to the back of the ship. That would be your full movement to move there. You want to climb out the porthole here, or do you want to move all the way as far back aft as you can get?
I would like to move farther aft. I don't want to pop up anywhere near where the double is. I want to have an element of surprise.
Okay. So you want to head all the way further back aft. You can use your action to dash, which would give you enough movement to move all the way back here, but that would be the end of your turn.
I will do that.
Okay.
I will use my dash.
Okay, so you move all the way back there, and that is your turn. Which brings us to the pirates. There we go. All right. So they are going to start returning some attacks. This one lashes out with his scimitar, connecting with the mutineer. Deals a whopping 2 damage as he gives him a light grazing across one arm.
That's good.
This guy down next to Sinko is also going to take his attack.
Fuck that guy.
That is a 16 to hit Sinko.
Wait, which one?
The one right
Which
next
guy?
to you. This
There's
guy
2
right
guys next to me. That guy? Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's slashing you with his scimitar.
Yeah, my armor's only at 11.
He
so.
is he
Yeah.
slashing at you or is he slashing you?
With a 16 against an 11, he is slashing you.
Yeah.
He's slashing you? How much damage?
He is going to slash you for 7 points of damage.
Oh, that's not too terrible. That little bitch.
Are you happy?
Not very.
All right.
Should I be?
Unless you've seen Jack and the Beanstalk from the 1970s, are you happy? It doesn't. I just can't.
Just can't even right now.
Nope.
That guy's
Sorry.
going to move right up and
The
try to
oldest
attack you near. He's going
fairy
to
tale movie I've seen is the original animated Hobbit.
You need to see Jack and the Beanstalk. It's
From
in
the 70s. Okay.
Yes.
Put it on the list.
Yes. I'll send you a link.
Please. Please do. So, dear
You'll
God.
you show it to your kids.
I don't have any.
And I say that. Oh,
That I'm
show it
aware
to your
of.
future kids.
My future kids are going to watch The Secret of Nim.
Okay, so
Nice. If they're watching The Secret of Nim, they should watch this.
R4, it
You
is your
should watch this if you're quoting The Secret of Nim.
I can't. Can I get around Sinko?
I'd be able to. I don't see why
You
not.
can move
right?
through his space, yes.
Yeah.
As long as you're not staying there, yes.
Will I take an opportunity attack from this guy?
If you move through Sinko's space and away from him, yes.
I mean, the guy just slashed at me. I should be able to take a step back, right?
You cannot.
Son of a bitch.
Well,
Damn these lead
on
feet.
your turn, you could. Remember
Okay.
this all
I'll
happens
move there
in 6
I
seconds.
take the opportunity attack.
Okay.
God.
He lashes out at you. And crits.
Lovely.
So
Take
his,
that, Joe.
you take it. He does
I
9
have cure
points of
wounds. I don't have
slashing
mending.
damage.
I can't help you.
Isn't it technically a wound?
9 points.
9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
once
making
I'm
fun
up
of
here-
him for being a construct.
I will retort by casting Firebolt at him.
Alrighty, roll your attack.
Great.
11.
11? I don't think. That is not quite enough.
What?
Okay.
All right, whose idea was it to storm the boat?
Mine, and I'm about to help you.
Is that
Okay.
it, R4?
All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Quill, martial arts time.
Don't forget, Will. You got that bardic inspiration, sir.
Oh yeah. So
Let's do it.
since I don't know who anyone is, I am
I would
going.
say that with the last round of combat, you have sufficient evidence to figure out who's on whose side.
Got it. I'm gonna attack this gentleman. The reds are ours, right?
Reds are
Yes.
yours.
Okay. So I'm definitely attacking this guy with an unarmed strike.
Okay.
But
Reds are mutineers. I don't know if they're ours.
what I'm going to do is jump up
For now.
and try and come down in a Tony Jaw kind of like elbow strike from above.
Alrighty.
Quill's elbow.
Love it.
Quill's elbow.
And unfortunately, you glance off of his shoulder armor, having missed his head entirely.
And then I'm going to use my action for a unarmed strike and try to two-handed kind of like shove him.
And it because of his positioning, you aren't able to quite get a good center of balance against him, and he resists your shove.
Damn it.
Son of a bitch.
Ineffective. Even with my inspiration, that sucks.
You can add your bardic inspiration to that. You can roll a d6 and add that number to what you just rolled.
Is that gonna make any effect?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
Do it. Do it. Fuck him up.
Got this, Quill.
Son of a bitch.
Maybe not.
No, actually, 12 is the number that you needed.
Oh,
So,
excellent.
Were you trying to attack him,
Nice.
or were you trying to shove him?
I was trying to like hit him with both hands,
Hit him.
kind of like a
Okay.
open palm
force.
strike.
Okay, dragon strike kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know the right term for that.
You do. Go ahead and roll your damage. 7 points. You strike him full in the chest, and he does not look happy about it.
Yes.
I wouldn't be happy about it. A sweaty monk just punched me in the chest.
And I'll end my
Would
turn.
you not be happy about a sweaty monk punching you in the chest? Let's be honest.
I mean, I guess it all depends. Can he do the throat singing thing?
Have you guys
It-
seen Black Mirror?
I watch a lot of Black Mirror.
That's what I think about when I think about
The news
like,
doesn't count.
monks.
Is that it for your turn, Quill?
Yes, that is my turn.
All right. It is Deadeye's turn.
Where is that mongrel?
He
He's on the aft deck.
just
Hopefully, I gave him
you
a
did give,
distraction.
you did give him a very tempting target by having somebody pop up right next to him. So he is gonna spin and try to attack your duplicate. Which would miss anything regardless, as he slashes the air over the
That's
duplicate's
good.
head. Yeah! Take his second attack. 12 plus.
12 plus it likely would have hit me.
Yeah, that'd be a 17 to hit. So it passes right through your
It would have
illusory
hit me.
thus revealing it to be an illusion.
To him.
He will snarl and begin to move away.
I am so. God damn it.
And he's gonna try
I
to.
totally wanna,
Does a 16 hit you, Quill?
Yes, it does.
All right. So he uses his last attack with his dagger. For 4 points of stabby damage.
Gabby McStabbins.
I'm okay with that.
That'll be it for his turn. Foment, it is your turn.
all right, so between Will and I don't know, who am I pinging?
That is Sinko.
That's his eye.
Yeah, who looks worse off?
Sinko.
Damage wise, I've got 8 left.
I'm good. I got 11.
And I don't think R4 or XJ have taken any damage yet, have they?
So Quill looks good. Am I correct in that?
Yes, I'm at 11.
All right, I'll
I'm
move
still
to
good.
here. Cast Cure Light Wounds here.
Alrighty.
Yes, I took a critical hit.
Oh. But he's a robot, so like, send it back for warranty, good to go, get a new one, right?
Give him a couple hours to tinker with himself. We should be fine.
So for
Get some replacement parts off Wish.
that's 9 points of healing. And as a bonus, move my duplicate to there. And so that was 9 points of healing to Sinko. And my duplicate moves, and I'm done.
Alrighty.
Wait, so with those 9 points, since it puts me over my max, do I get bonus points?
Nope, you just go to your max.
No, you only go to max. You only go
You're
to
not.
max.
You're not going Super Saiyan, bud.
Yeah, I'll do
Find
that
out next
eventually.
That's my job.
Look,
That's my job.
by the power of Fierna,
Uh-huh.
you'll eventually get there. Just trust me. Go with Fierna.
So, speaking of Senko, it's your turn.
You're jazzed and full of life. What do you do?
Can I cast Bardic Inspiration on myself?
Can
I
you inspire yourself?
do
I
not
think you
believe-
call your own bullshit.
I'm just saying. Is that possible? Is that a thing I can
I
do?
think that is a specific kind of bard that can do that.
Yeah, it's the knowledge bard that can do
Yeah,
it.
you cannot inspire
not
your.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Keyword yet.
We're getting there. And we've determined that there's no animals on the boat, so fuck. I'm screwed there. All right.
Either lash out at somebody near you who's
Yep.
fighting against you, or mock the guy who's chasing an illusion. Being dead.
Oh, I have the
One-eyed,
crossbow that I picked up from
buck-eyed.
R4.
Also got
Yeah.
that.
So can I use the crossbow and Vicious Mockery, or is it one or the other?
So you can use both of those take an action. So you have to pick one that you're going to use for your action.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see which one's going to cause more, if I can land it. I'm going to take a shot at One Eye with my crossbow that I picked up from R4 because I never shot one of these fucking things before. Let's see what it can do.
So, one thing you should be aware of is that you do have people in melee combat with you, which means any attacks that you make will be with disadvantage.
Scratch that. I'm gonna shoot this guy right next to me in the face.
That's
And-
if you use a ranged weapon while people are right in your face, you'd take any attacks with it at disadvantage.
Why at disadvantage? Why can't I just like point blank? Oh my goodness.
Because they are interfering with your ability to aim properly.
Skull bashing.
The
It's
only
like right up against the face.
the only class that doesn't is like a ranger or something, right? There's a specific
There's a
skill
specific
that they get,
ability
yeah.
to do that. I believe it's the feat that lets you do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm still gonna.
I remember reading that. I just wanted to make
on
Like
one eye
nearly,
again because he's chasing a ghost.
All right.
Fucking idiot.
Well, he will.
Wisdom is
almost
above.
everybody, if
So
you're
go
going to
ahead.
do something at range, they're going to slap you for it.
Well, he rolled a 1, so
You roll a
fuck
one,
him.
roll your damage.
Let's see. Spells. That one. Where'd it go? There it is. Bam. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a 1.
He takes a point of damage. You burned him so hard that he took a single point of damage.
It's a hot cup of top ramen right there.
Yeah, it is. Everybody knows you don't microwave the ramen cups.
I don't even want to cast an insult at him because that's like that. What the fuck?
His mom went to the bathhouse.
Oh, insults about family. Your mother was a kobold and your father smelled of elderberries.
Okay.
Just stop that now.
All right. So that brings us to the mutineers.
My God.
Well, this guy is gonna do his thing and take an attack and miss everything. This guy is
Started a mutiny.
gonna take an attack at the one who's bothering Sinko because he still thinks he has allies.
Yeah.
And he is gonna hit.
Oh, word?
Ooh, does 6 points of damage. So he
this guy.
slashed out at him, drawing a line across his torso. Yes, he does hit the one next to you.
Thanks, homie.
Alright, now, this guy way down here is gonna take his attacks against one of the two thugs that are still bothering him. And miss. And that will be it for the Mutineers. XJ, it is your turn. You are at the porthole.
I'm at the porthole, so I'm going to pull myself through the porthole and climb up the aft end of the ship and position myself right behind this person in front of the helm.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me a acrobatics or athletics check.
I'm going to do acrobatics.
Okay, so you narrowly managed to get up onto the back of the ship. So you make it to right there. You still have 5 feet of movement left. Do you want to get in combat with your dude?
I would like to do sneak attack. I want to throw my dagger at him. It has a +1 from R4, and it also has a return ability. So how do I do that?
Okay, so go first of all. Roll stealth to see whether you were able to sneakily, acrobatically. Okay. So you do narrowly evade the spy's detention. Go ahead and roll your attack.
It's let me roll up. Equipment. Actions, dagger. Hit first or damage?
To hit first.
One to hit. Oh, baby. I whiz.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
How's it feel? Ah.
All right, your dagger impacts into the back of this dude's torso, drawing some definite blood.
Is this
Definite blood.
considered a sneak attack? Do I get to roll again?
So this is not a sneak attack. You don't have advantage. Actually, because you attacked from stealth, I'll say you have advantage on the attack, which would mean that you roll a d6 and you add it to whatever damage.
Oh, he's dead.
So 1d6
Fuck him
slash RD6.
4. The dagger impacts in the back of this dude's spine, dropping him to the floor.
So let me. I'm gonna.
No way.
All right. Here's
Yes.
Do it.
Say it.
pulling myself up narrowly from the porthole at the aft. I spot a lone pirate standing in front of the helm. Looking at my imbued dagger from R4, I flip it back and balance it on my fingers. Jump in the air and thrust it as fast as I can, piercing deep into the skull of the pirate in front. He falls to the ground. I look towards R4 and give him a hefty salute as I prepare for my next attack.
Beautiful. Alrighty. Does that do it for your turn, XJ?
My dagger, I'm going to recall it. I recall it
That
back
was
to
awesome.
my hands.
And that's your
And-
bonus action to do that?
I'm going to make sure I have my dagger back in my hands.
That's a action that
It just does it automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't automatic. It's not a. It's just a free.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
Frankly,
that
doesn't
means
matter.
I have a second attack, right? I have another act. Oh, I only have 5 moves. What I'm gonna do though is after that sneak attack, I'm going to use my Mask of the Wild, and I'm going to attempt to obscure myself from vision so that nobody saw where that attack came from. Is that possible?
Let me
Mask
see.
of the Wild, I can attempt to hide even when I am only lightly obscured.
he's in an elevated position.
Are you lightly obscured is the
Am
question.
I? That is.
I mean, you're on a boat
Yeah. Lightly
in the morning,
obscured from the
and
enemy.
it's not fog.
Yeah, I'd say lightly obscured from the enemy is the question. I will say you are elevated above the deck and you are behind the tiller thus far. I'd say they don't see you as of yet because they were not expecting an attack from the rear of the ship. So yeah, you can attempt to hide. Go ahead and give me your stealth check.
Here's a stealth roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have advantage on that, buddy. Do it twice.
What's a bee?
The little insect that flies around, gets pollen, makes honey.
Nice.
It can
It
be
looks
very
like-
stingy.
Looks like it's automatically rolling his advantage. So
Okay, I'll go with the first.
It might also be an 11. Like 28? Yeah, let's do a 28.
okay. Yeah, you as far as you know, you are completely obscured.
This
All
is
right.
why I gave you
Nobody's taken the helm yet.
the blessing of Fiona. Because she's got your back.
Okay. So that brings us to the loyal pirates. We're going to start doing their thing.
Get him!
All right, starting from the top. That guy misses. The one next to
He's a
Sinko
pig.
has not yet been threatened by Sinko, so he's going to attack the other guy.
Yeah!
And miss.
What the fuck?
One got punched in the back of the head by Quill, so he's going to attack Quill. That is 13 plus 16 to hit. What's your AC, Quill?
15.
15. He hits you. 4.
One?
2 damage.
Yeah!
2 slashing damage, 2 mighty slashing damage he does to you. All right, these two down here are going to try to take care of their former comrade. One of them hits, one of them misses absolutely everything. So another 3 damage to this guy, who drops.
Damn it.
So they are going to move in.
Interesting.
Is
Yeah,
there a
you've
way
got
you can put him
today.
above?
There we go.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
All right. So that brings us around to R4.
Right.
What are we doing
Johnny,
R4?
is
You're
the
muted,
boat-
bud.
Is
Oh, there he is.
the boat underneath
He's not.
still on fire?
It is still burning down there.
He,
As best
he
as
lit
you
a bonfire down there.
Fuck!
Are you still
Well, I'd like
concentrating on a
to-
spell?
Yeah, bonfire is a concentration spell. But I'd actually like to move bonfire to here.
just move it straight up through the
So-
deck. Okay. I'd say that's
Yeah.
possible.
Or just recast it. It's a cantrip, so
Okay.
I'll have to make a Dex 14 save.
Let's see what he gets. He fails. Give me some damage.
2.
He takes his 2 damage like a man as he gets a bit of a hot foot.
Well, we'll see what happens at the beginning of his next turn.
Does that do it for you, R4?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
Oh my god.
That brings us around to Quill.
Sweet.
Surrounded Quill.
You have a target-rich environment.
Realizing I am... Shoot. Ha! Realizing I'm surrounded, I reach behind me, pull out my quarterstaff, and finish the attack on the gentleman in front of me with a 10.
Unfortunately, a 10 just does not do it.
Am I still inspired?
You are not. You spent your inspiration.
Damn it.
Can I inspire him now?
You can do it on your turn.
Oh,
Damn.
okay. Then can I use one of my chi? Out
You
of the
may.
2 that I have, and use my Fury of Blows for 19.
Flurry of
That'll-
blows will be
Flurry of
2
blows.
more attacks.
So the
That'll
first
be
one
attacks
hits.
plus 2. Plus 1.
So does that one hit?
That one does hit.
I would hope so.
I don't want to assume. So I'm hitting this gentleman.
So that guy goes down under your flurry of blows. I believe you still have 1 attack left.
Yes, I'm trying to get the.
And it's a 19 still, right?
No, he has to roll a new attack for that one.
Damn. I was gonna say One Eye, he's just right there.
I don't know why it's not. It's not letting me. Did it roll again? There we go.
That also hits. Who are you hitting?
This gentleman here.
You're hitting Deadeye. Okay, so 19 hits. He takes 7
Deadeye.
damage.
Yep. And then I just place my
Alrighty.
quarterstaff in front of me at the ready.
Okay, well, Deadeye thinks that he's discovered that this illusory duplicate can't possibly hurt him now. Is going to try and take care of Quill.
Okay.
So he's going to take his attacks against Quill. One of them hits. And he does
Come on.
7 points of damage.
Quill shudders
still
in
up, right?
pain. Quill shudders in pain. Looks at him. That's all you got?
That's all he's got for this turn. Foment, you're up.
2 left.
I'll move to here. My duplicate moves to here. And then we move through each other, or maybe back and forth. And then I'm going to heal that fool.
Heal that fool.
So the moving about was to try to make myself as distinguishable as possible.
Shell game.
Who knows who is who?
Okay, roll a
So the heal and
deception
the-
check with everything else.
All right.
We'll take the first one on the cure wounds.
And
That's
I'm the
cure
full,
wounds
right?
For 5 and 8 for deception.
8 for deception.
Or is
Okay.
it 9 for cure wounds? I don't know.
9 for cure wounds, and we'll take the 8 on deception. Okay.
9 for
So-
cure wounds and 8 on deception. Is it possible that I knows who the healer is?
Possible. We shall see.
So I was the full, right? Just wanted to make sure before I start adding points.
You got 9 points, yeah, so you can go up to
Yeah,
full.
9 points of healing for you.
I wouldn't call
Sweet.
you a fool, exactly.
It was the term used. I just wanted to make sure that I was the fool in question. So I did kind of do
No,
something
I'm
foolish.
calling Deadeye the fool. Deadeye is a fool.
Whoa,
Got
whoa, whoa, no, you're not, because that'll give him 9 points of health, bro. Our DM is listening.
One Eye's a fool. Asadai's the fool.
I don't think I've
Well,
taken any
why?
damage since I got healed, have I?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Senko,
Yeah.
you are up.
No,
I'm up.
I've been trying to follow the people who have actually taken damage. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just checking because I looked at it and I'm like, wait a minute. No one's hit me yet?
Yeah,
No.
you just been kind of
And
on
you
deck
shouldn't have
talking
been.
shit and pointing at things.
Let's see. Who else can I yell at? Let's see. I am going to actually use my crossbow this time. And
Okay.
I'm going to attack Deadeye.
Okay, so roll twice and take the lower of the 2 rolls.
Ba-ba.
Is it disadvantage?
On the
He's still
crossbow
got-
one, right?
He's still got an enemy in melee with him, yeah.
Okay.
That's true. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's for damage. What am I rolling?
The plus whatever to hit. So it should say +4 or something like that.
Ah, okay. There we go. +2. Okay. First roll is a 21.
Okay, it's the second one.
God damn it. Go away. Go away, you damn pop-up. Second one. Come on. 7. Son of a bitch.
7 will not do it. The bolt flies wide.
I'm going to go ahead and use bonus action of Misty Step to get the fuck out of this melee guy's face.
Do it up. Where you must do 7 too.
Over there.
Brilliant.
Away from everything.
There we go.
So you vanish in
So
a puff of smoke, reappearing across the deck.
I forgot to use the save.
Okay, is that it for
it
your turn?
supposed to you
And update
disappear
that.
in? Or is that butterflies?
What? Butterflies?
Do you
Nothing to see
disappear
here.
in smoke or butterflies?
In smoke.
Describe your disappearance. Smoke. Okay.
It's a glitter bomb.
Glitter it is.
You
Nice try. Ninja vanish! And I disappear from sight of the enemy in front of me.
Glitter
and I
bomb.
appear behind
A
him and
glitter-
all of his foes on the other side of the boat.
because a glitter bomb is the best bomb.
It
Beautiful.
is the best bomb, though. I mean, it could be a.
I mean, it's also the worst bomb, but it's the best bomb.
be a confetti
Alrighty.
bomb. Do they have confetti
That's a
in
glitter
Baldur's
bomb.
Gate?
So next up is the
Yes.
Mutineers. Mutineer
Now I'm
number
not in
1.
melee. I should be able to freaking shoot somebody with this
Hits.
thing now.
For 2 points of
what?
damage. He's striking up here. So he does 2 points. The one in the center deck is also going to attack. He's going to attack the one that was bothering him and Sinko. And he is going to miss,
Son of a bitch.
which brings us to XJ. XJ, you are crouching down behind the tiller.
From my position on the tiller, I'm going to inch my way forward while... Would I be able to inch my way forward while maintaining concealment, or would I have to roll for another concealment to hide behind the I don't know, the railing on the upper deck?
I'd say that's part of the same stealth check that you already made, so don't worry about making another one.
All right, so I'm gonna slowly crawl and make my way towards the railing, where I'm going to spot this gentleman standing to the starboard side of Deadeye, and I'm going to make a ranged dagger attack.
Do it up.
It's
So I roll my hit. Oh, sneak attack. Ranged
Ninja.
dagger sneak attack. Sneak attack. Sneak.
Okay.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
So roll for the hit, right?
Yes, sir. $16 will hit. Go ahead and roll your
Yeah.
damage with sneak attack.
Right, here's my damage. Oh, that's not very great. But
It's still
get to roll
hit.
a 6 still, right?
Get to roll a d6 and add it to that.
Okay. Moan magic. Oh, yes.
So your dagger goes spiraling out from behind the railing, skewering this dude in his neck, and he drops to the floor dead.
All right, I'm going to talk it out.
Do it.
While crouching behind the railing on the second, I spot someone standing to the starboard of Deadeye, hoping to break his spirit. I lick my blade, stare at the runes, flip the blade to catch it on my fingers, and chuck a curveball around the railing, coming at it, slicing the pirate in his neck and bringing him down in a spiral of blood, spattering on the back of Deadeye's neck. The blade magically withdraws and flies to an unobserved area, so Deadeye has no idea where this blood came from. I retrieve my blade, wipe it off on the pants, on my tunic. Sheath it. Do I still have a second attack?
If you have another light weapon, you do.
I have a sickle, but it's not throw. It's only simple and it's light. So I think I'm gonna hold my position and remain hidden.
Okay. So you stay behind the railing. That's it for XJ. Which brings us to the loyal pirates. So, first one,
I cannot
starting from the
believe we
top.
are winning this shit.
Dad,
Yeah.
stop with that.
So the first one attacks and hits,
Yeah!
doing 3 damage. Second one attacks and misses. Third one is going to try and attack Quill and misses.
Doesn't one of them take fire damage from Joe's?
Yes, he does. It is the start of their turn, Joe.
He gets to make a deck save again.
Oh, okay.
14.
And he fails.
Yes.
Barbecue time.
I like some barbecue.
3 fire damage.
3 fire damage, which is just enough. You see the flames begin to lick up the side, and with a shriek, he falls burning to the ground.
What? Yes!
Tasty. I want me some barbecue pirate.
Nummy nummy.
Oh
Does
god.
fire contain,
Great.
or does it
This
have
is
a chance
fucking
to
great.
kind of start spreading?
And R4 with
It's
that, it
contained
is
to that
your
one,
turn.
sir. Oh, sweet.
Fuck him up!
My bonfire trick is going so well, I'm going to cast it on him.
Casting on Deadeye.
Yeah, and I'll have to make a
Yes.
dex 14.
Oh my god.
Okay. Deadeye makes his save.
Then nothing happens.
Nimbly avoids the flames.
Lucky bastard.
But we'll find out at the beginning.
All right. Is that it for your turn, R4?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Quill, what you doing?
Completely useless, this fight.
No, you're not. You just burnt someone to death. I am
Barbecued pirate.
attacking One Eye.
Ooh.
All
You're
right.
Not useless. This fight.
20 will hit.
Oh.
Oh!
So it's 10 either way, but generally you would. Oh, okay. So it's a 5 or a 10. Are you attacking one-handed or two-handed with it?
Two-handed.
Two.
Two-handed. Okay. So he takes 10 points of damage as you crack him upside the skull.
Describe
And-
it, Quill.
So as I watch a failed fire attempt, I turn around and joust him straight in the face with the. I keep forgetting what the hell this thing's called. With the quarterstaff.
Name it. It'll help it for later.
And then I bring it back and ready for my next attack. And I end my turn.
Okay. That's it for you. It is now Deadeye's turn, who you just jabbed him in the face with a quarterstaff. He's going to return the favor.
The dick.
But first, he must make a dex saving throw.
He must, which he unfortunately makes.
Must he? He must.
Darn it.
Oh.
We need to take Deadeye down right now. Basically, he's the biggest threat.
Yes.
So Deadeye lashes out twice with his scimitar, hitting both times.
Uh-oh.
Ouch.
Doing 12 points of damage.
Oof. So, Does he need to die, or can we talk him out of this? Sidebar with the guys. Like, can I attempt to talk him out of this?
Deadeye needs to die.
So Quill
Like,
drops
he's Deadeye.
to the
He needs to
floor.
get both eyes.
So Quill is down.
And you just hear a thump as he goes in the weirdest possible way.
Quill is
wait, no.
unconscious. Foment.
Saying
Can we do
don't
it?
just thump. They definitely
Quill,
scream
yes.
out in agony.
Yes, that is Quill.
I will step. Duplicity will step. And then we will both step. Hopefully I can control everyone well enough to step. Will I take care of all of the nonsense on there? Damn it. I will heal one more person for 9 points of healing.
Alrighty. 9 points again, Quill.
But the idea is that between our stepping around Deadeye, hopefully this is correct. We both say foment, but one of us says foment 12. I'm hopeful that, we'll see. And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright. Foment has healed Quill for 9 points. You are no longer unconscious, Quill.
And I've danced around Quill with my duplicitous self. There's me, an illusion of me, and we're dancing around each other, waving our arms around you as you wake up.
Quill stands up,
And if that
takes a deep
doesn't
breath.
if that doesn't give you nightmares, nothing will.
I'm
and
getting
resets,
nightmares, and I'm
and
imagining
resets.
you as an Ewok.
I'm seeing more of a
Has
G from
anyone
it.
else, has anyone other than me watched Lovecraft Country?
No, I've seen it.
Not
Yep,
all of it.
I have.
Okay, episode
First 3
8.
episodes, actually. Okay,
The
haven't gotten that
Cursed
far yet.
Girls from episode 8. If you haven't seen episode 8, then just like this is lost. But yeah, it's that. That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna go watch it
imagining
now, right after.
Oh my
Quill doing,
God.
or Foban doing right now.
Alright. That does it for Foment. Sinko, how are we doing?
We are doing solid. I'm gonna take aim at Deadeye again with this freaking crossbow, man. I
Do it.
gotta get a shot off with this. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Bam. Crossbow. Where'd you go? There you go. Since I'm not at a disadvantage, son of a bitch. 8.
8, unfortunately, does not do it.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Alrighty.
Son of a bitch. Can I? Bardic should be a bonus, right?
It is a bonus action to do your inspiration.
Bonus action. Cool. Bardic inspiration to R4. Listen here, Robot Man. I don't know what kind of circuitry you got going through your hands, feet, legs, arms, whatever. But you keep doing that fiery, flaming shit that you got going on. Fuck them up. Barbecue this entire boat. Burn this bitch down. Burn it to the ground. There you go.
Burn, baby, burn.
Alrighty.
Said, barbecue pirate is a delicacy.
It really is. It smells delicious.
I mean, we have a tiefling that really wants to eat somebody. Is anyone else worried by this? This isn't the first time he's mentioned this, by the way.
So it is time for
I'm
the
totally
mutineers.
okay with it.
Starting at the top again, they are going to take their attacks.
Let them.
So one hits. for another 3 damage, and you see the pirate up on top finally go down under the flailing
finally.
blows
Mother
of
of
the other.
God.
Well,
We're
but
taking this
the
shit.
red dot guy is ours, right?
The red gut guy is a mutineer.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Mutineer, ours, quote unquote.
And the sole remaining mutineer will all take his attack, and he will miss.
Yeah, that guy should die. Fuck that guy.
All right, and that does it for their turn. XJ, up to you now.
Us and all of us, we need to converge on Deadeye.
So I'm going to stealthily sneak to the other side of the helm,
Okay.
and I am going.
Yeah, you've been doing
to
pretty good from up there.
Take my sneak attack dagger throw on Deadeye from the shadows.
Go ahead and make your
So glad
attack.
I gave you that thing.
So here's my hit roll.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage plus your d6.
Rolling damage first, and then rolling my 6.
So
And
10 points total.
So from the shadows in the upper deck, I lick my blade, balance it on my fingers, and throw a curveball for it to spin, spiral, and stab Deadeye.
I have a
Takes- Go ahead.
sidebar question. Are bloodborne pathogens like a thing in this realm? Am I the only one worried about this?
Hope you don't have to find out.
This blade has been at least 4 people now, and he keeps licking this thing. I just wanted to ask.
That I've cleaned my blade every time. So
No,
With your
bloodborne
tongue, though.
pathogens are totally a thing. That's why paladins and clerics exist.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. Maybe he has a change of heart eventually, or we have to deal with this later on. Okay, carry on. Sorry.
Or if I ever stop casting remove disease on him, you'll know that he has lost favor with Farina.
All
XJ,
right.
let us know if anything starts to itch
I will let
or
you
burn.
know.
Or fall off.
And then
Or
as
fall
my
off.
second action, I want to remain hidden.
Okay. So you are staying put. That brings us to the Loyalist Pirates,
Fuck those
which
guys.
there is only one guy left. He's going to
I was
take an
gonna
attack
say.
at the guy who just tried for him. And he is going to miss badly. Which does it for him. R4, it is your turn.
Don't forget you got
Um,
inspiration too, bud.
That's a D6, right?
That's correct.
I'm gonna move here, and as I'm running along, my arm is gonna turn into the axe again. I'm just gonna wail on one eye.
Okay.
Isn't he
Is that
still on fire?
not a
The
thing that
flame
happens?
thing's still under there, right?
Yeah,
Still
but
got
it's on
flames,
his
but
turn.
he's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hope for the best. And I doubt an 11 is gonna. Oh wait, but I can add a D6, right?
You may.
Yes. So a 15.
The 15 does just barely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sweet. 2 points
Yes.
for the win.
He takes his 2 points like a man.
I haven't been able to hit shit this whole time.
If he took his 2 points and died, that would be better.
Yeah. Just take it and die, please.
Please just die, sir. Please, sir, would you like some more? Alright, so I'm all out of my inspirations until a long rest.
I've got a sidebar, real fast.
Yeah, what's up?
If I were to get a second dagger instead of a sickle, would I be able to throw both daggers?
Yeah, you could do that.
Probably not.
DM says yes. I'm about ready to toss one of my daggers over to him.
I'll trade you.
Can we do that in the middle of the boat? Can I toss him my dagger?
It seems
would be
super
on your turn,
dangerous.
you could do that.
Okay. Okay, cool. My turn is before he attacks, right?
I'm still hidden, but only one of my daggers has the return, so I would have to retrieve the other dagger.
We are going to do this on paper because Roll20 is going real slow today. Okay.
I mean, in all reality, XJ, you can throw my dagger and just be done with it. It's fine. I'm useless with weapons, apparently.
We'll
Quill,
just
you
let
are
it-
up.
Ooh.
Bracken.
Use
So
your
once it-
smelly monk feet.
Once again, we retrieve the quarterstaff for 21.
That hits. We know that hits.
21 does in fact hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
A 9, two-handed.
9 points, absolutely.
And I've had enough of this guy's shit, so I'm using my last chi for flurry of blows.
21 will also hit. For another 5 points, okay. And you should have
And
one
there-
more attack. Nope, gotta roll the attack first.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Oh, 24.
24. Actually, this time, just imagine that. Yeah, it hits.
This time, just get the fuck out of here.
6 more points.
He gained armor.
Quarterstaff.
I want to act this.
Neat.
I want to act this one out.
Do it.
Do it.
So as I come up, still breathing heavily after getting revived, I reach behind me, pull out my staff. Once again, jab him in the face, quickly turning, jabbing him in the groin, and then attempting to jab him in the throat. As I spin it over my head and put it right back behind me.
With a quick bop, bop, bop. You nail him 3 times. He's looking really rough.
This reminds me of Mulan.
That's actually what I was thinking of.
He's getting tired of this up and down stuff, so he's going to take his attacks, one on Quill, and he's going to take the other on Foment if he can figure out which one Foment is.
But first, he must make a dex saving throw.
Yes, he must. Which he failed. Go
Burst
ahead and
into
roll your
flame.
damage.
Yes!
He burst into flame.
8.
Oh
Max
shit!
damage.
Damn. Well, he takes his 8 points and misses with his attacks.
How is he still standing?
He's tough.
All of them.
This fucking guy.
He misses frickin' everything. I'm gonna go back to using the digital dice roller. Jesus. Okay.
No, you're fine. Keep using those.
Oh, this is a good.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're fine with those.
He just
I'm
took
about
20.
to switch off the digital dice though. Whose
I
turn?
will cast
Foment.
Toll the Dead upon the one eye.
All right. Toll the dead. That
He
is.
is missing damage.
He is.
The wisdom
What's
save,
what's
isn't
your DC?
Sorry. Save DC is 13.
He fails. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Is he fucking dead yet?
No.
Not quite.
I don't even know that I rolled the right die. That's alright. 3 points of damage.
He takes it.
And I and my illusion will dance around each other just a little bit.
You're still trying to confuse him?
Yeah.
Okay, roll
And
an
who is me and who is the illusion? That's all we're doing. That's most of what I'm trying to do is keep him from knowing who to attack and cause a little damage in the in.
Gotcha. Deception at 12, okay. So you think you've got him befuddled.
That's what I think.
That
In
is what
fact, excuse me. I'm certain I have him befuddled.
Okay. Sinko, it is your turn.
All right. So I did a lot of thinking, and Holy Bonsai Tree in my chat also reminded me I too have 2 weapon attacks.
You do.
So I'm going to Misty Step behind. Oh boy, One Eye here, and attack with both of my daggers.
Glitter bomb.
A cloud of glitter erupts in front of me as I disappear into the mist and appear directly behind One Eye. Daggers drawn, foaming at the mouth with rage. What do I need to do? Just roll for it?
Yeah, just roll your to hit.
I'm sorry, did you say your Misty Step was glitter?
Yes.
Yes, yes, he did.
Is Misty Step glitter?
Yep,
Yes.
he glitter bombs.
Are you sparkly amongst vampires?
First roll is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
All right, let me roll the damage on this thing. Oh, damn it. Oh, my goodness gracious. There we go. All right, first one. 1d4 for 3 damage.
3 damage, you should add your dexterity to the first one.
Dex is +2.
Alright, so total of 5 damage on the first attack.
Cool, cool. Rolling on the second dagger. 8. 8 does not hit, right?
8 does not hit, but with that first attack, you have actually dealt a mortal blow to Deadeye. How do you want to do this?
As I appear behind One Eye, I come down with my one hand and barely miss with my dagger. On my second throw, I come down, driving it deep into his neck, barely scraping the back of his spine and cutting his jugular and pushing out, blood spurting everywhere, covering the deck as he gurgles and falls to the floor.
And with
And I'm
that,
just gonna stand there covered in blood, arms in the air.
I and my
glitter.
illusory
Because you know glitter goes
will
everywhere.
turn to anybody who's not on board with the insurrection and stare.
there is no remaining ones. You have 2 mutineers who are left. Oh, yep, yeah, you have one, don't you? I forgot about him. Roll an intimidation, Foment. With advantage.
Can't believe I actually killed somebody.
Let's see if it'll actually roll twice. Was that enough clicking? Okay, 13.
The 13. That's enough. He throws down his weapons, throws his hands in the air. I'll give up. You win. The ship is yours.
Off my boat! Get off my boat!
No. He gets his cut. He gets his cut.
What cut? Across the face?
No. He understood the winning side. He gets his cut.
Okay.
Oh,
And
right. Yeah,
that
yeah.
is
I
my-
was with you the whole time, right?
right. That's
I was
Yeah.
cheering you on.
Only know where to see go. we're going to get loyalty here.
Okay. Okay.
He gets his cut.
Fair. Am I cutting him? Can I cut him? Are we cutting him?
You may not. You may give him gold of your share.
My share. You know what? That's fine. That's
What
fine.
I said.
I'm gonna go ahead and loot One Eye.
All right.
For
Let's
what are we
loot
doing now?
One Eye, let's loot the boat and then burn it to water.
No,
That's what I want. I want to
wanna
burn
keep
this boat to the
boat.
water level.
I want to keep this boat.
Do you want this? It's a pirate boat. What do you think you're gonna do as a pirate boat?
I think our next destination might be a lot farther away than we think, and we might need it. It's positioned strategically at the head of the
I think
river.
our next destination might be a lot farther away than you think. We need to burn the boat.
I
All
think
right, so-
10,000 gold's an awful thing to burn.
You guys
Yeah,
loot.
I'm with XJ on this one. That's a lot of money.
Mhm. So you guys are looting the figures on the deck, correct?
Yeah, they're the only ones on the deck. Or there's no one else below deck, so we're good. Unless
Okay.
there's wenches below deck.
So tucked in
Okay.
Deadeye's vest is a pouch containing 32 gold and 15
yeah.
silver.
Mm-hmm.
He also wears 2 gold necklaces worth 25 gold each, and a blackened gold ring with a white pearl set in it, which is worth 125 gold pieces.
Does Deadeye
Somebody
have any
writing this down.
daggers?
Deadeye does have a dagger.
I'm not.
I would like to pick up one of his daggers and offer to the Bard Sinko the pearl ring for the finishing blow.
Fuck yeah, I'll take that.
Alrighty. Amongst the other pirates, you find 72 silver pieces, along with 12 scimitars, 12 light crossbows, and Deadeye also has a scimitar, so that makes 13 scimitars. He has a crossbow too, doesn't he?
What was the gold count again?
So of loose gold, you so far have found 32 gold. The 2 necklaces are,
74.
yeah, so 32 gold pieces, 87 silver pieces, and then 2 gold necklaces and the pearl ring.
What do we know about this pearl ring?
It is shiny,
Mm-hmm.
and it has a pearl in it.
Can I inspect it a little bit closer for any kind of like magical traits or anything like that?
Roll a Arcana check.
Arcana.
And while he's doing that,
Son of a bitch.
R4,
6.
your blade has served me well this battle. I
With
told you-
with a 6, you see nothing to indicate that the ring is magical in any way.
Okay.
R4, in this battle, this blade served me well. Is there anything of Deadeye or the ship that you would partake in, being a robot man?
Oh no.
Then R4, please have my share of the cut of the gold, as I am in debt to this killing blade. To you.
Oh no. Just help keep me alive.
Indeed.
So as you are discussing and divvying up the treasure,
Alive?
everybody roll
I'm
me.
sorry,
a
did you say
perception check.
alive?
Yes, I did say alive.
Are you alive?
You man.
Who's got all?
Robot.
What are we rolling for you, Donnie?
You are rolling perception.
God.
R4 is decent.
R4
I'm
and
not.
Senko. R4 and Senko, you can smell smoke.
Son of a bitch. Did you put that fire out,
The
R4?
boat is. No, of course not. I thought this was part of the plan. This was probable to our success.
It is the plan. This is entirely the plan. Burn it
Alright.
we
to
might
the
want to get off
sea.
this ship. I estimate we have roughly 30 seconds.
Can we salvage what's left of the boat, or do we
3
need to
minutes?
bail?
We have 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes.
He said 30 seconds.
He doesn't know we have
Give or
3
take.
minutes.
Give or take 3 minutes.
I have a water
We have
skin.
30
Do you think
seconds,
I'd be
give or
able to
take
use the
3
water
minutes.
skin to put Flames out.
I'm just making my way off the boat.
Glancing around, you can see gouts of smoke coming up from the lower decks out of the.
I will start looting. I'll go below decks. I'll go behind decks. I'll go
Going-
under decks. I will
going
begin the
below deck.
looting.
If you go down
Well,
the
then you
ladder,
just
and
went,
go below decks, you find that the entirety of the lower decks are wreathed in smoke and flame.
Home and
I'm sorry?
I said home and I'm a tiefling.
So everything down there is on fire, including most of the rations and supplies which were laid by.
You know, I think this is what hell looks like. Let's go ahead and go with this.
I'm getting the hell off the boat. I got my
want
ring.
everything
I'm
to
out.
look like I am. All right, you know what? Fine. I will take the image of all around me is on fire. This is what home should look like, and I'll leave.
Yeah, good decision. So as you go scampering up out of the lower decks, the
Scampering, no.
as you stride majestically from the lower decks,
There we go.
there you go. The flames begin to billow out from the stairwells and slowly begin to wreath the ship. The mutineers and your newfound loyalist mutineer all scurry away, fleeing up the docks as the ship becomes totally engulfed in flames.
Before I get off the ship, I'm going to make sure that I pick up, since nobody else said it, I'm going to take the remaining 2 gold necklaces off the body of Deadeye, as well as his scimitar. And he should be fully looted, and then I'm going to use my dash to dash off the vessel and to the safety of the docks.
Absolutely. So there, watching the burning hulk slowly settle into the waters of the harbor, we will go ahead and draw tonight's episode to a close.
Beautiful.
Thank you for playing, guys.
There we go. Holy shit.
That was a fun mission. Like, I love it.
That's
Should not have been able to convince those guys to start a mutiny. What the fuck?
You did it. You
Yeah.
did it. You got
Dice
the goat moved.
had other plans, apparently.
This is what low-level missions typically look like, as opposed to the like, everybody's gonna die because one eye, dead eye, fuck eye is his like 10 bajillion levels above everybody else in the group.
Oh my god.
And
Fucking hell.
this felt good. I healed 2 people, put me +2 on that. Like, people didn't drop to the deck list.
Nice.
Yeah, we didn't lose
Put me
anybody this time.
+2. Put me +2.
You are +2.
I'm fairly certain everybody else only hit +1.
What are we doing? Leveling
I
up?
win.
No,
No,
no.
no,
You
no.
did not gain a level
no.
for tonight, no.
We leveled up? What?
Nope.
Nope. I'm
Are we
talking
level 10 now?
in sheer levels of prestige. Anybody else only took 1 person down. I kept 2 people up. I win. That's all
I
I'm saying.
mean, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I have a question.
And that is entirely why I was like, oh wait, somebody's saying like how many kills did I get? Put how many people you save. Because I know how this game works.
Dingo, if you're trying to say anything, but we can't hear you.
Every now and again, it looks like you're like reciting a poem, an epic poem like Beowulf, and no one can hear what you're saying.
Oh yeah, for like I don't know how long my stream hasn't heard anything apparently because the fancy little button right here.
Oops.
Well, that's not just recently. That's been all night.
Oh no, there was times I actually
I'm like, what's happening to Beowulf?
oh there was a lot of muting because I was talking to chat and I didn't want to talk over you guys.
Oh yeah, no, I just mute in the app itself. I don't bother with touching the mic because that shit happens all the time. And then yeah, I just saw your mouth moving a whole lot, and I'm like, who the fuck is Dingo talking to?
Yeah.
I hope he's not trying to talk to us.
Yeah.
Very good,
I have a
guys.
quick question. On my
Sure.
dagger, that's just it's still a regular dagger, it just returns to me, right? Or is it actually a dagger +1?
If you throw it,
It's a dagger plus
you
1.
don't have to worry about running down and picking it up again.
Yeah,
Right, but it should be a dagger
It is a
+1.
magical
Which
plus 1.
usually you
Yes, it
do.
is.
How do I change in my equipment for it to be a dagger +1? Do I
No,
have it?
no. Like think about it. It's just it's a thing that you know is you, not what's a mechanical thing. Because we're both what's on the page and what are we saying. I know this is a dagger returning. I don't have to tell I tell the DM. Yeah, I have to not tell the DM. I tell the DM this is a dagger returning. I don't have to put it on a character sheet.
And is that something that will last into the next campaign as well?
Well, that depends on the person who enchanted it.
Yes. Unless I make more magical stuff.
Yeah, you see,
Because he has a limit
Right
for the
now,
amount of
you're
things, right?
Yeah.
you're at his limitations, not anything else.
Okay.
So you have to work with him.
Hey, do you want this crossbow back, R4, or you want to? I can hang on to that.
It's up to you. Or I could make him another dagger tomorrow, and he can have 2 daggers of returning.
All about that sneak attack.
Overall,
Do you need the crossbow
everyone?
back in order to do that?
Yes.
Because of
Hey, party.
yes.
While I
This was a
appreciate the
good
gift, sir, I'm
coming
going to hand
together.
it back so you can make him another dagger.
Sounds good.
I'm not very good with it.
I noticed.
Yeah. Distracting covering fire.
Hey, party. This was
Yo.
a good coming together.
I think we
This
did
was
lot
a
better.
very good coming together.
I feel like
People
we had a plan.
Play to their strengths instead of everybody else playing against each other.
Yes.
That was good.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
trying
recognize
to.
I am not good with this crossbow.
I'm not trying to punch everything I get
fine.
involved in, but I knew that Foreman was trying to stay behind me, so I wanted to position myself in a way that closed him off, so he can move if he needed to.
And I kept you alive, plus other people alive.
Tactically, I think it worked out very well for you guys.
That was fucking awesome. So we're taking a long rest.
And
On the
this
boat
This
at
is
this point?
no. We have recovered. Did we? Did the boat
not on the
burn to
boat. The boat's
sea level,
yeah,
or did
the
we
boat's-
recover it?
The boat burned to the sea level.
We're on the dock right now.
Okay.
Did we recover anything other than
The
one-eyed
gold,
stuff?
silver, 2 necklaces, and I've got the ring.
And then I thought there was 13 scimitars and 12 crossbows.
Nobody
There
said
were.
they grabbed any of those. I grabbed Deadeye's scimitar and his dagger, along with making sure we had all the gold and the silver. But I think the crossbows and the.
I thought he said we retrieved them when we were scavenging.
Those are what you found, unless you put them back down.
So we retrieved them.
Nobody,
We're loot whores. We
if
didn't put
nothing else
anything down.
obvious, immediately come to the fore. I will position myself forward on the dock, crossed arms, and congenial with my. I'm an agent of Captain Zodge. While the rest of my compatriots loot the rest of this ish. So if anybody comes out, what's going on? There's a burning boat. It's all right. By orders of Captain Zodge.
Nothing to see here. Carry on. Move along. Nothing to see here, folks.
Then
Yeah,
we'll pick
I'm
up.
doing the nothing to see here. I'm illiterate. Nothing to see here. Yeah, I'm that guy.
So, do we make our way back to the tavern to rest, or can we rest here?
We will see about what you guys want to do with that next week.
Okay, fair. I can deal with that. I'm just trying to make sure my notes are correct.
Yeah. So we will pick up
Yeah.
right where we left off.
Okay.
We're still level 2, and next week we have the ruined carcass of a boat. Plus, we need to go into a bathhouse that is decorated by nymphs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I made special
Yeah.
care to note the
Sinko,
nibs.
make sure to add in your notes that you have that pearl ring too.
Oh yeah, I've already added it to my inventory as well.
Cool. I added all the other stuff.
Also,
All right.
as the boat sinks into the rest of the water, I'll piss on it.
You had to say that because I gotta piss like a racehorse right now.
Yeah.
When finally the detritus is finally sinking into the water, then I'll whip it out and then I'll piss on it.
The appropriate time, huh? Okay.
Take that, Don.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, you say that.
I forgot that was the thing that you guys talked about.
Guys,
Any
it's
chance I
been
get to
blessed
wound
today.
you, I will.
I have to pee. So I will catch you guys all next week, same time. I'm going to continue streaming after I get back from the restroom. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but
All right.
as for
Yeah.
this
All right.
stuff, thanks, guys. I got to go piss.
Good night.
Yes, sir.
Good
See you
night.
next week.
Later, guys.
Good teamwork. Good teamwork.
Yes.
All right. Later. And for the rest of you guys, thank you for stopping by. My name is Flying Dingo. I'll catch you guys next Saturday, if not Monday. See you later.